All right. Hey, yo, it's your girl J9 Eve, and we are live. Okay. I wonder who will be first. Who will be first to Mama's Live? Who will be first? Miss Santana. Hey, Miss Santana. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Miss Santana, you are first, honey. You are first. It's so hard to be last when you're first. It's so hard to be last when you're first. Yes. Hey, Sim, Danny, Matt, Evie, Tony, Crime Corner. What's up, boo? Say, Mother Dearest. That part. Okay, that part. Jared, Christine, Jeanette, John, April, Susan. Yes, honey. Jared, Akeem, Miss Rosebud. What's up? What's up? Let's see. Grandma Cece. Hey, boo. Timmy. Timmy. What's up, Jack? Simply B. Hey, boo. Yes. Yeah. What are those, Miss Rosebud? What is those? Are those like, does that say do 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 do? What is those? Is those like little D's? What are those? Me no recognize what I'm looking at. My eyes just messing with me. Are those all zeros? Are those like tiny uppercase D's? What is that? Somebody tell me. Tony. Oh, yes. Yes. Just missed the bronze medal. You were so close, Tony. You were so close. Ooh. Steve. Wooies. Hey, boo. Susie, Jessie, Teresa. Hey, everybody. Muriel. Yes, you got the live. Welcome, Muriel. Welcome, boo. Yeah, Sonny. How my boo's doing tonight, Sonny? How my boo's is doing? EVE, yes, happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Rachel. Yes, honey. Yes. Teresa. Yeah, we got Teresa. Mad Anthony. Mad Anthony. I shouldn't have it. But I do have it. And that's just what it is with that. Yes. How's everybody doing tonight? Tequila, Fussbox, what's going on? Woo. How are my babies? Did y'all miss me yesterday? Yes. Yes. If you didn't, just lie to me and tell me you did. Lie to me, you know? You got to lie to me. You lied to me. Oh. Is y'all ready? Is y'all ready? Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at this. Daryl. Their forehead is something else. It's a lot. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot. You got a lot of forehead. Oh, yes, you do. And I know that hair ain't yours. Yes, I do. Oh. I learned about your tattoo. It says moo moo. Ugh. You got the cooties. Ooh, let me get away from there before I get the hebe, before I get the jiggers. Mama don't want the jiggers. Hey, Superman. That's Superman that, whoa. Yes. Yes, he got a man bun, honey. Look at this. Look. Daryl. Daryl, what is this look? What is this look? What is this? Why does he look like he got baby oil all over his face? Hey, melted copper. What's up, boo? Crystal. Hey, honeypot. Angela. Oh, how my booze is doing? We're gonna do this little bit of housekeeping. Let's see. Watch me. You crank that soldier boy. Ooh. Yes. Teresa said, sadly, I've got my hair up like his. I know. He gives disgrace to the bun. Does he not? Booze is doing. We're going to do this little bit of housekeeping. Okay. Mute that. We're going to find Mama's link. See how Mama remembered without anybody telling her? Look at Mama go. Mama remembered something. Look at Mama go. Get over there. Scooch. There we go. Copy. It's so weird. I'm going to tell you, me yawning, it comes from this light. It's this ring light. It's so bright that it's like it does the weirdest thing to me. I can't stand it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm kidding. I don't hate you, ring light. I just don't like you is all. My ring light is destroying me. It's trying to destroy me. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. It is. Pin. Yay, I did it. Okay. Hey, Ginger Snap. What's up, boo? What's up, honey pot? Y'all missing nobody? Nope, 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 nope. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Anybody want to become a member? Hit the link at the top of the chat. I have pinned it there for you. Okay, I've pinned it. It's pinned. All right. Let's get on in here and see what is going on with this man. What's this man complaining about today? What is he crying about, Neil? He always crying about something. And what is he crying about now? He always gonna be crying. Yo, yeah, hit the like button for Mama, please. Thank you. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you. Paige, what's going on, boo? All right, let's see. See what's going on with Darrell. Today, Darrell is talking about his constitutional rights again, okay? He got the right to make everybody else remain silent, according to him. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I have, my rights as a citizen of the United States, and also I am sovereign, so the rules don't apply to me. Hey, Wonder Joy. What's up, boo? Oh, yeah. Chloe's mom. Hey, boo. Doing a bench trial. Ooh, what's a bench trial? What's a bench trial, you guys?
122, the record to reflect that Mr. Brooks is back in the courtroom.
Let it reflect.
I do want to make a further record that he still remains in his jail attire. Prior to the break, I did advise the captain and to let Mr. Brooks know that he certainly could take the opportunity during the lunch hour to
take the opportunity,
put on street clothes,
Put on your street clothes, you know?
So it's his choice.
Ain't you a street dude?
He is here in the jail attire. He's at the table, continues to be masked. Welcome back, Mr. Brooks.
They never asked me during the break because I had so much other stuff going on. I'm not sure. I'm not saying it was intentional on their part, but I was never asked. I just want to make that clear for the record.
Thank you. I appreciate that clarification. Nonetheless, I provided you with that opportunity, and here you are. Please be mindful, sir, that the right to be here can, of course, be lost if you engage in disruptful, discourteous behavior,
Aaron.
if you
Gen
interrupt the
X,
decorum
hey, boo.
and do not show respect for the judicial proceedings. You would, of course, be subject to removal and forfeiting your right to be present in this.
What's out in a rap, Daryl? What's out your raps? My name is Daryl,
Right,
and
is
I
there-
ain't shit.
I'd like to bring the jury out, Mr. Brooks.
I know that. My mama told me
I
yet.
am still going through the preliminary jury instructions. I know you filed some objections. Those have been.
She said she didn't love me, not one little bit. My name is Daryl, and I ain't shit. Yeah. That's funny. Back in the day on TV shows, whenever they used to like imitate rappers and try to do like raps and stuff, they would always do that stereotype thing when they would go, It's like, ain't nobody did that since the 80s. Y'all need to cut it out. That's old. What day is this? Oh, let's see. Oh, that's going to be hard to tell you, baby. I think day one, actually, though. Me thinks this is day one. I think that this is day one. Yeah, I think that this is day one. That's right, bars. It's the bars for me. You know what I'm saying? It's the bars. Hey, my fellow Janine. Hey, boo. Freedom sandwiches. Yes, freedom sandwiches for everybody.
Been noted for the record, as I advised earlier this morning, because I've approved of them. There should be no objections. You had ample opportunity to do that. So I'm instructing you at this point not to object, because I will consider whether that's being done for disruption.
And
if you have an objection, write it down on a piece of paper, pass it to the bailiff, and I'll take it up outside the presence
I'll
of
take it,
the jury.
Ball it up, and wipe my ass
Talking
with it.
about objections to strictly jury instructions or the filings that I filed on the 3rd.
I'm not addressing those at this point, sir.
For clarification, I didn't know
Membership.
which one
We got a member. We got us a member, y'all. Teresa Hartling. Welcome to the membership, boo. Thank you, boo. Mom appreciates you. Yes, she do. Indeed, she do. Okay. Welcome to the membership. Welcome to the membership. I gotta learn how to say this quickly. It's so hard for me, though. I always say, like, okay, so now that you remember, okay, you're gonna go to the notification. Oh, dang it. It's not the notification. Go to, hey, CZ, go to the community tab on Mama's channel, and you will see 2 messages there that are for members only. One is Mama's members only email, okay, where you can send me clips of things that you might, think we might want to look at while we on live, or you like for Mama to look at, or just whatever. If you find photos and stuff you want to send, it's literally an email just for members. And then also my Mama's membership Discord server, so just for members only Discord server. So you'll see those in the community tab on my channel. So you'll not have access to those. Okay, check them out. Yeah, and on the Discord server, you'll be able to communicate with the chat, with the fam. These are your siblings now. These are your siblings, okay? So you'll be able to communicate with them when Mama isn't on live. You don't have to wait till Mama is live to be able to talk, to the fam, okay? And that is what you will be able to do. And Mama appreciates you. Yes, it's always wonderful. We support Mama on a regular basis, okay? Makes this possible. Hey, Sandy South. Hey, Boo. Oh, and Teresa. That's for you. Put it in your pocket and save it for later when somebody piss you off. You can take it out. Go, Mama love me. Because she do. She definitely do. Okay? Okay. Yas, honey. Yas. Sandy South said, I'm 18. I'm 18? Is you 18? What you mean, like today? Just got on the Discord. There you go. Yay. She made it. She made it. Awesome sauce. What's good, Shaka Mom? What's good, Anthony? Shaka Mom. Shaka Mom.
Speaking on as far as the objections.
I'm talking about objections during this court hearing to the court going through the preliminary jury instructions.
Okay, I was just asking for clarification.
Right, I'm not addressing any of those filings. I previously addressed those. It may not be to your satisfaction, but
Remember what you said, to be honest about those.
and I'm not going to repeat
And
myself.
that's a you problem,
the
Daryl.
record speaks for itself.
I
Your
wasn't
objections
paying
in those
attention, Your
filings,
Honor.
To the extent, whatever they
So
are,
you should just
are
repeat
noted.
yourself.
They're part of the record, and they will be available for you at a later point in time should you be convicted and on appeal to make whatever arguments that you need
Good
to
one,
or
Your
want
Honor.
to regarding those. But
Should
from my
you be
perspective,
convicted?
that is something I'm not
If
going
by
to take
chance
up
you are
any
convicted.
further. And any attempt by you to do that, I will have to consider whether that's being done to disrupt the proceedings and not for
And it
legitimate
is.
reasons.
It is.
The reason
It will
for
be.
bringing it up was to make sure that they are offered into evidence.
Sir,
What else?
we're not at the evidentiary phase. They're part of the record. They've been received. So at this point, there's no evidence to be taken. We're not at that stage of the proceedings. So you will have an opportunity after the state presents their case in chief and they rest to then present your case and to present evidence that's relevant to the issues before the court and the jury. So I'm not going to go through any further on what that means. That would be for me to provide you with an explanation of the law or procedure, but I expect you to not bring that up at this point in time or going forward.
I don't understand, though, Your Honor.
You don't understand?
Mr. Brooks, I've already addressed them. I'm going to bring the jury out. Please do not disrupt as the jury comes in and as I complete reading the preliminary instructions. I am, just for reference for everyone, I've read through 44 pages of 69, and so I still have a ways to go. My intention would be to finish with the preliminary jury instructions, take a short break for all, including the jurors, and then come back with opening statements.
Yes, honey.
You have a choice, sir, at that point, whether you want to give one, but the state goes first because they obviously have the burden of proof, and then you would have an opportunity to give an opening statement as well. But that's my plan, at least for the afternoon.
I would like to go back over there, Your Honor.
I bet you
Would
would.
like to, you're asking that to voluntarily be taken to that courtroom.
I'm trying to seek to understand how the testimony evidence that was given could be
Mr.
considered
Brooks, I've already
evidence.
dealt with that. I'm not going to deal with it. If you want to go to that courtroom, are you waiving your right to be present right now?
Can I at least raise the issue of subject matter jurisdiction? That still
No,
has
there's
to be
no
approved.
lawful motion before the court. You may not.
judicial determination that I cannot.
Mr. Brooks, I'm going to bring the jury out. I'd like you to stay. That's my preference that you stay. You've certainly demonstrated throughout these proceedings that you have the capacity to follow the rules, that you have the intellect to make.
Darrell, you were so feisty. You know, what's going on? What's happening? Hey, oh God. All right, Kamal. Okay, Kamal. Let me know if I nailed it. We're gonna start with, okay, put a 1 in the chat, Kamal. If it's Kamal. If it's shit, what was the other one I said? Kamal. Okay, if it's Kamal, put a 1. If it's Kamal, put a 2. Okay, Kamal, put a 1. Kamal, put a 2. Okay, which one is the correct way to pronounce it? Let me know, okay? Ooh, building a case against her, Giuseppe. That's a good idea. Or all the things of why she need to be prosecuted. Ginger snap girl. Oh, which one? You can't say yup. Which one's which? Which one was right? Is it Kamal? If it's Kamal, okay, so it's Kamal. It's Kamal. Is that right, Kamal? Did I get it? Did I nail it, Kamal? I like to say it right because I need to be able to say it with confidence. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Chris with a K. What's up, baby? Caramel. Oh, is that how you pronounce it? Caramel? Or are you being funny? Let's see. Oh God, it's gonna be hard. How about this? Just put a 1 if it's you said it's come out. Put a 1 if it's come out. 3, it's Carmel. Are you being funny? I don't. Come on now, y'all know that Mama is like. Come on. Yep. Which one? I don't know which one. So Kamal. So it's Kamal. Okay. I'm gonna say Kamal, and then if I'm wrong and it's not Kamal, then say wrong or something, and then I will know it's Kamal, baby. Kamal. Okay, it's Kamal. Wait, it's Kamal. Wait, 1 was Kamal. You said Kamal was the one. So it's Kamal. Kamal. How about this? Type it in the chat the way that it's pronounced. You know, like how I do in a dictionary, like how they'll do the little thing where if I sounded it out, how would it sound? Do that. Everybody's saying caramel. How do you guys know and I don't know? What's going on, Jared? Mama's in here trying to figure out how to pronounce one of her baby's names. I'm Canadian. I say caramel. Caramel. So it's caramel. Caramel? But there's no R. Okay. Caramel. 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 Oh my God. I'm not going to be able to remember that. Caramel. 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 Okay. All right. Caramel it is. Mama needs to be able to say her baby's names with confidence. I can't do that if I can't pronounce it. Hey, Candace. Oh, yes, honey. T and Bickies. Hey, boo. Come one, come all. That's funny. T and Bickies said, come one, come all. Oh, good one. Good one. Harrison, hey, boo. Just the facts, ma'am. What's up, baby? Oh, my babies.
Cogent, coherent, articulate,
It's cogent.
responsive
It's the
arguments
cogency
when you
for me.
so choose. But when you start doing what you're starting to do right now, going back to filings I've already addressed, and start talking about subject matter jurisdiction, that is a tactic by you that I
Definitely
believe is to disrupt and to delay the proceedings.
That is not accurate, Your Honor. I
Your
respectfully
objection to my characterization of that is noted.
I would like to make a motion for finding the fact in.
Your request is denied.
Denied.
basis?
Brutally rebuffed.
Your request is denied, sir.
Your Honor, I'm merely seeking to understand. On
Oh,
Mr.
is you
Brooks,
merely
I refer
seeking?
you once
Oh.
again to document 244 that you signed, that you acknowledged.
Lisa,
dealing
hey,
with
who?
the
Hey,
right
CM.
to of waiver.
Xanadu.
Sorry, waiver of right to attorney. We went through all of the advantages, the disadvantages. You were advised of things, including
Xanadu for
the
me.
charges that you face, the penalties that go along with them. We discussed the difficulty of representing yourself. You made a deliberate choice
Definitely did.
to waive your right to an attorney, which this court honored and granted.
You did, Your Honor.
And
You did.
Because I
you,
I
Mr.
altered
Brooks,
the
don't
contract.
interrupt me. Okay, now we're that's at least the second time. So don't interrupt me. I'm going to continue with these proceedings.
Good luck
even
with
though
that.
You're mild-mannered, even though you're speaking in a soft tone of voice,
Caramel,
the conduct
caramel,
still
caramel.
has the
Caramel,
same
caramel,
effect.
caramel, caramel,
And that's to disrupt,
chameleon.
to delay,
Come and
and
go.
to show disrespect for the court proceedings.
Yes.
It's not my
Mr.
Oh, it ain't?
Brooks,
It's not my
please.
intent.
I'm not going to force you to sit down. You're welcome to sit down, but I am instructing the jury to come out. You, at your peril, run the risk of me admonishing you in front of them.
Ooh, she
at
gonna
this
admonish
point.
you, Daryl.
I don't want to do
Be
that, sir.
admonished. Is that like
To really
banishing?
understand.
Sir, I cannot give you legal advice. I cannot give you the understanding that you want.
Yes,
all right?
you are. Yes, you are.
I cannot explain court
definitely
procedures
are,
or the
Daryl.
law to you. So with that, Mr. Brooks, that's another interruption. You keep going. Stop.
I'm seeking merely to understand. Your
I'm
Honor.
merely
I don't
seeking to
understand
merely
the nature
stuff and
cause
things.
of the charges.
Mr. Brooks, I've already dealt with
all I
these.
merely want, Your
your
Honor.
Bring up the subject
merely.
matter
Mr. Brooks,
jurisdiction.
if you keep interrupting me, then you will forfeit your right to be present because you're showing through your conduct that you will not follow the most simplest rule of civility in a courtroom.
She said
and
the
that's
most simplest.
by not interrupting. You continue to interrupt. It's been a couple of minutes since we've been on the record, and there's been a number of times you've already interrupted me. You claiming to not understand and you wanting to discuss subject matter
Hey,
jurisdiction.
Hammerfall.
Do not. It's just a tactic by you. It's
what are
the
you
fact
gonna
that
say?
you are
It definitely is.
doing that demonstrates to me that you came back over here. Right, with
Susan says,
absolutely
sit the fuck
no
down
intention of
now.
following the rules.
If that's what you want to say, that's your assessment.
Yes.
It's not accurate.
Well, my assessment will stand on the record, sir. It's based on my observations.
And
So,
I
at this point,
I
Mr. Brooks,
I respectfully object
Stop
to that.
interrupting me, please.
I merely
Stop
just seek to
interrupting me,
understand.
sir.
I merely
You-
speak to
If
merely
you
and
have
stuff.
an objection,
And such.
write it down.
I thought that
It's
applied
my
to me
merely,
being-
Your Honor.
It's
That's
a
all.
fine right
another-
now since you keep interrupting me while
So
I'm talking.
what is the purpose of me being present if I'm not able
That's
to
what I
ask
said.
simple
What is the
questions
reason
that I
he's
do
here,
not
Your Honor?
understand? I'm
Mr.
just
Brooks,
seeking.
I've been
I'm not
more
asking for
than
legal
patient
advice.
with you. And the issues that you keep trying to raise every time we're in here are not issues I'm going to raise at this juncture or address at this juncture in the proceedings.
Is there
All
a
right,
reason
I've
why?
I'm not giving you advice. I'm
But she
not
said
explaining
so.
the law. I
There.
don't need to do any of that, sir. All right, you filed what you needed to file. I've addressed every single filing on the record. It may not be to your satisfaction,
That's inaccurate.
but I have addressed them.
That's inaccurate,
All right.
Your Honor.
Some of your
It's
filings,
inaccurate.
sir,
Hey, other
you're
Aaron.
interrupting me yet again because you're not letting me finish.
I got two
with
Aarons,
my
y'all.
explanation. Some
Got
of
a
your
matching
filings
set.
do not require a specific line by line response by the court. I've addressed them in the way that I believe the law requires me
Because
to
that's
do.
why.
Again, that may not be to your satisfaction, and that is simply the way that it's going
So you problem
to
is
be.
what she's
But
saying,
we are
Daryl.
continuing on with the reading of jury instructions. It's important. They're going to come in, and it will be up to you whether you can demonstrate respect and courtesy, not only for these proceedings, but for the jurors that have been selected to hear this case.
Your
Madam
Honor,
Clerk, have the jurors brought in, please.
Yeah, bring them in here
the
and get this here
judicial
done.
misconduct, you're making the
Get her
judicial
done.
determination, and I'm not allowed to ask questions.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
not
Oh, you
allowed
got it. You
to
seem like you
question Your
understand
Honor,
great.
which is my right. I've merely brought up subject
All I
matter
did was merely,
jurisdiction
Your
because it
Honor.
has
Just a
merit.
little bit
I've
of mirror,
merely
okay?
tried to seek to understand the proceedings
I
that
was
I
just
do not
trying to
understand.
seek and
You're
hide.
rushing me to
That's all.
judgment by constantly
Little bit
removing
of
me
seek, little
from
bit
the
of
court
hide.
when I should be present for all proceedings,
be
and I
present,
should be
you know?
able to
I'm a gift.
understand, which I do not. Once again,
I'm a
I do
gift to
not
dawn.
understand the charges, the nature of the charges against me. I do not understand why Your Honor will not answer mere questions that would give me clarification
Yeah, I
on
just need you to
understanding.
answer the question.
I'm not attempting
How do I get these things above my
purposely to
ankles?
be disruptive,
Tell me, Your
disrespectful
Honor.
in any manner.
Look
But
at
if I
him.
don't
He's like, if I
understand
talk
something,
real
it
light,
benefits me to ask.
if I talk real light, she can't do nothing to me. Hey, B Blanco. Hey, boo. How you doing, pumpkin? You ain't late. You're here, which makes you on time, okay? Hey, Jennifer. What's going on, baby? Crazy Casey. What's up? What's up? Yes. What are mere questions? I'm merely asking the mere questions for the meerkat, you know? This is ridiculous. I need for you to show me where the meerkat is. I'm gonna need something to eat while I'm in the prison. Ah. You're gonna be trying to catch the mice that's roaming around. Oh, I just gave myself the heebie jeebies. I feel so bad for those mice. Oh, I wonder if they have roaches in prison. Anybody in here been in prison before? If you have, please put a 1 in the chat if prisons have roaches. Okay. Seems like they would, kind of. It seems like they would, but I ain't never seen one like in the movies. I ain't never seen one. You ain't never heard them mention it. Put it to you like that. Tackett grounds. 1 in the chat if you ain't been to prison but you've heard word of it. Just something. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever heard of them having roaches in prison. Just curious.
So that I can have.
Oh, they
clarity.
do? Miss
The
Santana
waiver
said they
that
do.
you speak
Oh,
of with
damn,
the
that's fucked up.
attorney,
Ooh.
I gave the right the
Oh,
waiver
I
back
think you
in the
said
way
this out.
that
Much
I
love,
felt that
mama.
it should be altered, and you said so yourself on the
More
record
like
that
mice
the word
or field
understanding
rats.
was
Yeah.
taken off of that paperwork that I
Ooh, they do have them,
sent
Nash.
back to you.
Ooh, hey, Nash.
That should have let you know right there further that I did not
Kamal
understand
said no.
the proceedings, and that
Kamal
was
said
some
no.
of the issues that I'm bringing up now. It's
Superman
merely
said
just
yes.
clarification, Your Honor. I don't understand what is going on.
I don't understand how I got here,
It's
Your Honor.
not to be disrespectful.
I
It
was
is
just
not
minding
to
my business.
prolong the
You know?
proceedings.
Do
It
you
is not to.
understand when
And
I
I ain't
tell
do
you
nothing.
not to interrupt me?
You know?
No,
Do you
no, I do not.
understand when I tell you you need to follow the rules of decorum?
Nope.
I believe you
Oh,
do.
nope, I don't
Please sit
understand.
down. The jury's coming in.
I don't know nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I still would like to ask
Mr.
questions,
Brooks?
Your Honor.
I still want to
Stop
just
talking.
randomly
We are
say shit, Your
proceeding
Honor.
with
Really.
the continued advisement
I'm only
to the jury of these
human.
preliminary jury instructions. Do not interrupt me. The record should reflect that the
Hey,
jurors
John.
are entering the courtroom.
Your Honor, with all due respect, I
Mr.
still-
Brooks, stop talking. It's not appropriate at this point in time.
Oh, it's not
You'll have
appropriate.
opportunity
I disagree.
later to raise other
Daryl,
issues.
it's not
But
appropriate.
the issues that you seek
Shut the
to
hell up.
engage with this court are issues
Hey,
I've already
Casey.
addressed.
You have not. You have not shown proof.
Mr.
that
Brooks,
you have
the
not
jury
shown.
is in the courtroom.
I understand that,
You
Your Honor.
continue to talk despite being told to sit down and to pay respect to this court, to these jurors, to the process.
It is my right to stand or to sit, Your Honor. It's
See,
my
look,
right.
he can't.
It's my right to exercise
You
It's
can
my
my
right
stand,
to stand or
you
sit,
need to be quiet.
and I want to talk about it for 1,000 years, so I can call
Your
time
Honor,
served.
Your
Mr.
Honor.
Brooks,
Michelle,
please
what's up,
stop.
boo?
I'm going to continue with the instructions. If you interrupt me, you will run the risk of being taken to the courtroom
I'm gonna
next door.
admonish you. Keep playing. Keep playing. Come get
Mr.
this
Brooks,
admonishment.
final warning.
I'm seeking to understand, Your Honor.
Oh my God, Daryl, just
Must
shut
be
up.
some clarification.
Mr. Brooks, I want you here.
I want to be here.
Stop interrupting me.
You were quiet. I didn't.
Mr. Brooks, stop talking so I can read through the instructions.
Daryl, you is killing me,
Ladies
boo.
and gentlemen of the
You can-
jury,
you can
I'm going
move
to
me to the other
continue
thing.
with the jury instructions. I'm on count 38. If you are satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt that all three elements of first degree recklessly endangering safety
Lychee.
have been
I'm
proved
sorry,
as to count
Lychee.
38,
Hey, boo.
you should find the defendant
Hi,
guilty of
Bridgie.
first degree recklessly
Yes.
endangering safety
We are
as
live,
charged
honey.
in count 38.
Continuously
If you
evolving.
are not so satisfied,
Hey,
you must
boo,
find the
Hamburglar.
defendant not guilty
What's
as to
up?
count 38. If you find the defendant guilty
Me and
of
my
count
hubby.
38, you must answer
He
the
needs some
following
milk.
question, yes or no.
Some
Did
milk.
the defendant commit the
Milk.
crime of first degree recklessly endangering safety while using a dangerous weapon?
Yes, that's a yes, Your Honor.
If you are satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt that all three elements of first degree recklessly endangering safety have been proved as to count 39, you should find the defendant guilty of first degree reckless endangering safety as charged in count 39. If you are not so satisfied, you must find the defendant not guilty as to count 39. If you find the defendant guilty of count 39, you must answer the following question, yes or no. Did the defendant commit the crime of first degree recklessly endangering safety while using a dangerous weapon? If you are satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt that all three elements of first degree
Artemisia,
recklessly
hey,
endangering
boo.
safety have been proved as to count 40,
Funky
you should find the
spray.
defendant guilty of first degree recklessly endangering safety as charged in count 40. If you are not so satisfied, you must find the defendant not guilty as to count 40. If you find the defendant guilty of count 40, you must answer the following question, yes or no. Did the defendant commit the crime of first degree recklessly endangering safety while using a dangerous weapon?
That's a yes, Your Honor.
If you are satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt that all three elements of first degree recklessly endangering safety have
For
been
sure.
proved as to count 41, you should find the defendant guilty of first degree recklessly endangering safety as charged in count 41. If you are not so satisfied, you must find the defendant not guilty as to count 41.
Yeah, nah, bro. He gonna
If
get
you
this
find
guilty.
the defendant guilty of count 41,
Super guilty.
you must answer the following question, yes or no.
The
Did
most
the defendant
guilty.
commit the crime of first degree recklessly endangering safety while using a dangerous weapon?
Yes,
If
Your
you are
Honor.
satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt that all three elements of first degree recklessly endangering safety have been proved as to count 42, you should find the defendant guilty of first degree recklessly endangering safety as charged in count 42. If you are not so satisfied, you must find the defendant not guilty as to count 42.
Daryl, don't look
If
so
you find the
sad.
defendant
Come
guilty
on
of
now.
count 42, you must answer the following question, yes or no.
Don't be like
Did the
that.
defendant commit the crime of first degree reckless endangering safety while using a dangerous weapon?
Well, yeah, he did do that, Your Honor. But come on now. Hey, Pooh Sweets.
If you are satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt that all three elements of first degree recklessly endangering safety have been proved as to count 43, you should find the defendant
Guilty
of
as
first
balls.
degree
Yes.
recklessly endangering safety as charged in count 43.
Super guilty. Yes.
If you are not so satisfied, you
No, I
must
am.
find the
I am.
defendant not guilty as to count 43.
Nah, bro.
If you find the defendant guilty of count 43, you must answer the following question,
Who
yes
is messing
or
with their
no.
microphone in
Did the
there?
defendant commit the crime of first degree recklessly endangering safety while using a dangerous weapon?
Why, yes, he did. Funny
If you
you
are
should ask.
satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt that all three elements of first degree recklessly endangering safety have been proved as to count 44, you
I
should
feel like
find the
that.
defendant
Yes.
guilty of first degree recklessly endangering safety as charged in count 44. If you are not so satisfied, you must find the defendant not guilty as to count 44. If you find the defendant guilty of count 44, you must answer the following question, yes or no. Did the defendant commit the crime of first degree recklessly endangering safety while using a dangerous weapon?
Well, now that you ask, yes, he
If you
did.
are satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt that all three elements of first degree recklessly endangering safety have been proved as to count 45,
Yes.
you should find the defendant guilty of first degree recklessly
Oh.
endangering safety as charged in count 45.
Then yes, I do.
If you are
Your
not
Honor.
so satisfied, you must find
Hey,
the
Melanator.
defendant not guilty as to count 45.
Oh,
If you
you
find
at
the
work.
defendant guilty of count 45,
Oh, Melanator said, "Oh, busy at work tonight. Help." I'm sorry, boo. Better you than me. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sad. This weekend is almost so. This long ass weekend is almost over. Off tomorrow, of course, but this is my last night to sleep in. You know. I don't want to do this anymore. Hey, Kanita. Hey, boo.
you must
Hey,
answer the
Ty.
following question, yes
What's up,
or
honey
no.
pot?
Did the defendant commit the crime of first degree
my honey
recklessly
pie.
endangering safety while using a dangerous weapon? If you are satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt that all three elements of first degree recklessly endangering safety have been proved as to count 46, you should find the defendant guilty of first
Oh, we
degree
should?
recklessly
Oh,
endangering
okay.
safety as charged in
Say
count
less.
46.
Ah.
If you are not so satisfied, you must find the defendant not guilty
Oh, yeah,
as to
nah.
count 46.
Nah, we'll not be doing
If
that
you
thing
find the
you just
defendant
said.
guilty of count 46,
offended you even
must answer
suggested
the
it, Your
following
Honor.
question, yes or no. Did the defendant commit the crime of first degree reckless endangering safety while using a dangerous weapon? If you are satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt that all three elements of first degree recklessly endangering safety have been proved as to count 47,
Daryl, you
you
okay?
should find the defendant guilty of first degree recklessly endangering safety as charged in count 47. If you are not so satisfied, you must find the defendant. If you find the defendant guilty of count 54, you must answer the following
I just
yes
realized
or
she
no.
was just
Did
reading
the
all those
accident
things.
involve death to Jane Coolidge? If you are satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt that all
You said
so the bottom
by-
how many copies are you making?
There we go.
Yep, okay. We'll make sure you have copies of the filings as well, so you know what will
Sing
be
to us
discussed,
some
or
more,
at least addressed in
mommy.
some fashion.
Sing to us
But I
a
need to provide copies to the
song.
state.
Sing to us about Daryl. Ooh, I smell something wrong. Mama thinks it is
ahead, sir.
Daryl. Ooh, you
I
need
noticed
a
that
bath.
one of the jurors, the lady in the black that's closest to the screen.
Oh my God,
in the corner
Daryl. Really?
chair over there,
Really, Daryl?
I recognize her from.
What you
my
recognize her
initial
from? The
appearance.
club?
She flipped me off coming
Oh,
in
did
to
she?
my
Hey,
initial
did
appearance
she?
and coming out.
Tell her come give me a
I
high
know it's her
five.
for a fact. I've seen her
I know for a fact. Just like
about
I'm
like how I'm looking at you
like
right
I'm
now.
looking
So
at
I
you
know
right
for a
now,
fact that's her. I don't want that to end up being an issue. Is
Yeah.
it some
I
type
don't
of way
want
that
this
could
to
be
be a-
addressed by
I don't
Your
want
Honor?
this to be a problem, Your Honor.
Mr. Brooks, you had an opportunity to exercise preemptory strikes and even to question
Yeah, you did.
jurors
You
about
blew
that.
it.
You chose not to.
You blew
so
it,
at this
Daryl.
point, any issue you have with that juror is waived.
Yes. You
Okay,
can go
but you
fuck
do
yourself,
remember
is
that I
what
was
she
not
said.
present
You're
in the courtroom. I couldn't see. All I can see from that courtroom in there is just you, Your Honor, and the prosecution's table. I can't even see the bailiffs.
Oh, you can't see him? Oh. If
So
only
there's
they
no
couldn't
way for
see
me
you.
to even
Be a
see
happy day
who
for them,
the
huh?
jury was. Obviously, I wouldn't know him by name.
You said you didn't know who the jury
If I would have
was?
been able to see the jurors, I would have immediately addressed that.
I will make this one indulgence. I'll have the civilian bailiff ask that juror if she was in attendance at your initial appearance out of an abundance of caution.
Good Daryl. He like,
These
that's
are
right.
jurors, though, who with the jury questionnaires
Coddle
were
me.
also asked what knowledge they
I need a
had
coddling,
about
please.
proceedings they watched
I
or
need a
even
coddling.
attended.
Yes, I do.
And no one, to my knowledge, has disclosed anything like that, but out of an abundance of caution, we will ask that juror if she was in attendance at your initial appearance. So for now, that's how I'll address it. I'll advise you of what her answer is later. Do we know the number? Do you know the number of the jurors, sir? They have numbers.
I just know that I can't see the number from here. I just know the chair she was sitting in.
Oh,
Which
that
chair,
was-
sir? Top row or the
Bottom
top
row.
or the bottom row?
The bottom row,
Look
the
at him.
last black
She
chair.
humoring your stupid ass. Look, ain't that funny? She's humoring his stupid ass. And look how he talking to her. He can't help but be a douche. Like, he can't help it, y'all. He can't help it. He's like, that one right there. It's like, you know what? Don't make me come over there and kick you in your fucking left eye, okay? Something about your eyes, Daryl, make me want to kick them in. I don't know what it is. It's something, though. It's something. It's something. Something's calling out to me. It's saying, kick in left eye. That's what it's saying. Okay? Maybe the right. If you keep talking, I'm going to take the right one, too. Okay? Oh, my God. He is the most douchey of them all. She is humoring him right now. You realize she's humoring him right now? And he's like, that one right there. Oh my God. Ooh, it could not be me. There's a reason why I give so much freaking praise to Judge Darrell. The patience on this fucking woman. Because I would have threw everything from my desk. I would have knowingly risked my entire career just to get him on the side of the head, catch him on the side of the head. Okay? Just for a chance. Okay? A shot in the dark. Oh my gosh. It would have been so worth it. It would have been so, I would have had no regrets. He is indeed the douchiest. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the douchiest of them all? It's Daryl. It's no surprise. Throw the gavel right between his eyes.
Black shirt. She had the black
They're
shirt
all
on.
black chairs, sir. So
The last
chair
black
closest-
chair
Look at this piece of shit.
closest to
Oh
the
my God.
television.
Do you know? Oh my God.
Thank you, sir, because there are two
Are you-
sides, right? So as the last
Just
chair
throw
on
the
both
gavel,
sides, so I
Judge.
wanted
Just
to make
throw
clear.
it.
You're saying
Just
the chair
fucking
closest
throw
to
it.
the television. Thank you.
I said that at the beginning, Your Honor.
Oh my God.
Front row.
Oh my God.
All right.
You know why he's mad, right? Hold on. Let me tell you why
State
he's mad.
have
I'm gonna tell you why he's
copies
mad.
of the filings.
He's mad because when he pointed it out to her about saying that the juror had flipped him off, which he's fucking lying about, right? So when he said it, he was expecting for her to blow it off, and then he was gonna fuss about it. But when she didn't blow it off, when she said, "You know what? I can, I'll just to be safe, I'll check it out and look into it." He was already ready to have his little aggressive little thing with her. But he wasn't able to have it because she didn't take the bait. So when she's asking him the stuff, he's still letting out the same aggression. This is what he was gonna do anyway. He's a dick. Like, he is a dick always. Darrell Brooks, douchebag, DB, yes. Shitty DB, yes. He's a shitty DB, shitty DB, shitty DB. Oh my God. He is the fucking worst. You hear me? He's the worst. He's the worst. There ain't nobody worse than him. He's the worst. Hey, Gustavo. Hey, boo. He is the worst. Hey, T from the B. What's up, baby?
Yes.
Lita Pex, hey boo. Oh my God, he's such a douche.
I'll
He's the
take
most
these in order.
douchey.
The first is a note
The
from Mr.
most.
Brooks that was handed to Deputy Wittig at about 12:05. It says, "I would like my filings addressed, parenthesis, notice of special appearance, statement of particulars, both are by affidavit, filed 10/3/22, which today is deadline to respond. Thank you, Mr. Brooks. I'm respectfully declining to respond to those filings."
Yeah, I decline.
That's my decision, sir.
To do anything you
Are you
want me
making
to
a judicial
do.
determination that those have no merit?
Mr. Brooks, I have indicated to you on the record what I will or will not do.
I would like to motion for finding of fact.
Your request is denied.
Yeah, denied.
The next,
May Your Honor explain why it
Mr.
is
Brooks,
denied.
I'm gonna go
Because I
through these
fucking
one by
said so.
one. If I feel the need to make more of a record, I will do so. The record will be available later on. If you think I've made an error, you can then raise that on appeal.
I know you're making an error, Your Honor.
Mr.
You wanna
Brooks,
explain
I'm
to
not
me?
going to have a debate with you right now. We are
not-
continuing on. I'm giving you the
Oh,
courtesy
you're
to
not trying to have a
respond to
debate?
each one of these things. That's how
Yeah,
I've
really?
responded. I expect that you will, even if you disagree with my decision, sir, that you will respect it
You can
and we'll
expect
move
it all you
forward.
want to, Your
The
Honor.
next piece of paper
dealing
filed
with the
at
most shit.
1:52
I still would
p.m.
like a judicial, are you making
says,
a
"Are
judicial
you making a
determination?
judicial determination
Hey,
and not
Piper.
allow my right under the First Amendment to freedom of speech in this courtroom?"
Hey, Steve,
Mr.
Albuquerque.
Brooks, we have rules of decorum
Daryl
and
don't know what that
courtesy.
is.
They have been provided to you multiple times. They are part of the materials that you have before you.
Do they fall under the First Amendment?
SCR Chapter
Ugh.
62 discusses just the standards of courtesy and decorum for the courts of Wisconsin. In addition, sir, parties are able to file requests with the court. It's called a motion. A motion, however, is based
Like it's
in
called a
law.
motion, stupid.
There is a citation to not only that law, but relevant facts, and there's a request for relief. While you have the right to present a defense, you do not have a right to disrupt the proceedings.
That was not
And
disruption.
Mr. Brooks.
I was asking
Daryl, shut the
what my
hell up.
First Amendment right.
Shut the
which
hell
is-
up. Look at him, his First Amendment right as a sovereign citizen. You talking about? It's the sovereign citizenship for me, you know. Oh, hey, loving and caring. How you doing, boo? How is you doing? Okay. Thank you, boo. She said better hello late but here. I don't know how I was reading better late than never. I think I was thinking that. Thank you, boo. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Indeed, she do. Mm. Did you give all your money back to the casino or no? Did you win or did you give it all back? You know, because that's how it works. Those places are set to take everything from you. That's why mama don't gamble. But thank you, boo. Mm-mm. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness. Loving and Caring has gifted 10 memberships. Oh, goodness, great. Oh, she must have won then. She must didn't give it back to him. Use a rare one then because everybody else does. Those places are built to steal everything from you. Okay? Mama don't trust the casinos. Let's see who got them. Piper GX, Fussbox, Walter, Debbie, Patsy, George, Possum, Jenkins, Hey Boo. We got, let's see who we got. AJ got one. Abnormal got one. Abnormal. And Miss Awesome. Everybody say, thank you, loving and caring. Thank you for loving and caring for us. That's what you say. You say, thank you, loving and caring. You so sweet. And mama love you. Yes, she do. Hey, Low Cat. What's up, boo? Oh, nope. Came home with a lot more. Not you. Beating the odds. She said, against all odds, it's a chance I gotta take. How could I let you walk away? Oh, that's my shit. Just let you leave without a trace. Oh, damn. That's my jam. You hear me? Woo. Oh, when you stand there taking it. Oh my God, I can't. Let me stop. Stop, Janine. Stop. She said she came home with more. She said she went in there and said, give it to me. I'm going to take all of it. I'm taking all of it. I'm taking it with me. You feel me? Thank you, loving and caring. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Here's some more. So sweet. So good to mama. Mama appreciates you. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Hey, Rach. Hey, Rach D. What's up, boo? What's up, baby pie? Where's Big Mitch at? Big Mitch I ain't get to read I ain't get to sing my song. Hey, Darrell Brooks, Esquire. I ain't get to read sing my little song. You just pop in just so I can at least do my little song, you know? Hey, Dennis, what's up, baby? Gosh, honey. I wish I knew how to count some cards. Hey, Bridget, what's up, baby? What's up, baby boo? Baby, my baby.
It's freedom of speech.
It's the freedom
and
of
the right
speech.
to be heard in court.
The right to be heard.
Honored by your honor. That's
the right to be a dude.
Mr. Brooks,
that's a constitutional
I have
right.
given you ample opportunity to present
I have the right to remain silent, Your
evidence, to question when we've had witnesses
the right to run
on
my
the
fucking
stand.
mouth.
But I expect you to follow the rules of procedure, the rules of evidence.
Good luck with that, Your
when
Honor.
presenting your requests.
So wishful thinking you're
I can't
doing there.
even
So-
get these admitted into evidence.
She don't
That's-
know who
Mr.
she
Brooks,
dealing with,
I
apparently.
cannot explain to you if you don't understand the basis in
Paid
law
off
for
my
the
Camaro
denial.
You're right, I
husband,
don't
truck,
understand.
And new for
But
So,
I was
but that
following-
doesn't mean we're
what? I still can't do it. I don't believe in myself in gambling. Like, I don't think the universe want me to gamble. The universe be like, fuck you. You ain't getting shit. If I try to do it, like, it's so weird. She said she paid off her Camaro, husband's truck, and a new Corvette. What in the world kind of gambling is you doing? Actually, I know it's a person that I work with whose husband is like a professional gambler. It's like what he does. And like, so they like constantly kind of win shit like in the 6 digits sometimes. Like they go on cruises and shit to do it. This shit's crazy. I'm like, how in the world? But apparently it ain't like casino. It ain't like pulling, switches. It's like playing cards and stuff though. So apparently he's like a professional card player. Which I would think that would just be a thing of luck because they still got to give you the cards. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you just have really good cards that you carry around with you. You know what I mean? I carry all aces and I play in a game with my aces, But like, no, it's like whatever you get. But apparently it's a technique. Nice. Good for you, honey pie. Look at you. Look at you go. Mama's so proud, loving and caring. Mama's so proud. Mama can't relate, loving and caring. Mama can't relate. But mama love you. Yes, she do. Mm-hmm. Thank you, boo. Damn, she paying off all her shit.
we're
Honey.
going to have a
I was
discussion
following-
or a
no, I'm not
debate
trying to
about
debate you,
what
but I
it
was
means, because
following-
we're not
I
going
was
to do
following
that.
the rules that you said.
So the bottom
by
line is, I
writing
don't
and
feel,
sending it.
Mr. Brooks, stop talking. I do
No,
not
I was
feel,
right. I was following the rules when you said that I had to make all
and you
objections.
did, and I'm going through
in
them,
writing.
so give me the courtesy
Yeah,
of
give me some
replying
courtesy, you
or
stupid.
responding to these. And please give me the courtesy that even when you disagree with how I answer them, that you will not
Oh, that would be
interrupt
so
me.
nice
It's
if
not about
if
me
he were a
trying to
human, he
interrupt
might be
you,
able to
Your
do
Honor.
that
Mr.
All
for
I'm
Brooks,
you,
saying
Your
I'm
Honor.
going to address the next one,
What
so
you-
please pay
what you
attention.
was saying
Your
about
wishful
decorum,
thinking is
I was
adorable, Your
asking,
Honor.
does that fall under the First Amendment? Because the First Amendment, which is my constitutional right, says
My
that I have the
constitutional
right to
right
freedom of speech
to
and
be a
to be heard in
douchebag
this court.
and so on
Mr.
and
That's
so
all I'm
forth.
saying.
Again, you have the right to present a defense, but that right is not unfettered.
Yes, it
That
is.
right,
Amendment. I'm
Mr.
talking
Brooks,
about the First
you
Amendment.
are interrupting me. Stop.
Because you're talking about
No, because you're
talking about an
purposely
amendment that I'm
doing
not
this,
referring
so
to,
I
Your Honor.
can't get my reasoning
But
out.
I'm
You
not
make it
referring to the
incredibly
Sixth
difficult.
Amendment. I'm not referring to the Sixth Amendment.
Oh, hit the
Mr.
like
Brooks.
button for
The
Mama.
First
Yes,
Amendment,
my fellow
which clearly
Janine.
says that I
Good
have
point.
the right
Hit
to
the
freedom
like
of
button.
speech and to be heard in the courtroom.
I need to
Are
be
you not
heard,
going to
Your
honor
Honor.
my
You
constitutional
gotta hear me
right,
and
Your Honor?
stuff.
If not, that is judicial misconduct.
You
and
ain't
you're
gonna
making a
listen to me. I
judicial
mean, what is all this
determination
for?
to not honor my constitutional right. I just want to be treated fairly, like
That's
anyone
all.
else, which you said
That's
on
all
the
I'm
record
asking for.
that you will be fair and impartial. What
Mr.
you're
Brooks,
doing
you
is
also
not
have
fair
an
and impartial.
obligation to treat this court fairly, and you have an obligation to follow the rules of courtesy and decorum, the rules of procedure, the rules of evidence.
Your Honor, I did
That's
not-
the playing field that you willingly entered into and made a deliberate
did not.
decision to waive your right to an attorney
Yes,
and
you
to
did,
appear
Darrell.
in this
consented-
case as your own
I consented
attorney.
to represent myself pro per. The same paperwork that you gave, you have,
He
and
said
I also
pro per.
have a copy of the same
Like the
one where I
propane.
scratched out what I did not agree or
Is it the
consent
propane,
to.
Darrell,
You
or the
both
pro
know
per?
that, Your Honor. All I'm
Mr. Brooks,
simply-
I made
all I'm-
findings
Property of the
regarding
state.
that, and those findings stand that despite
Daryl is pro-per. He's pro-per, property of the state. Get it? You get it? You get it? You got it. Pro-per, property. Get it? You get it? Whenever you gotta explain a joke, it's not a good sign that it's a good joke. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like it was hilarious. I laugh at my own jokes. I always have, you know, I'm a really good audience for myself. You know what I'm saying? I just laugh at
scratching
everything I
out
say.
some of those words on there, I
but
made
you-
very specific findings about your waiver of right to an attorney. So we're not going to relitigate that here right
you also
now.
accepted the terms of the paperwork that I
Mr.
filed out.
Brooks, I'm not going to engage with you about whether you and
Teresa said, could you imagine if he asked the judge, if her 1,000 plus year sentence was a judicial determination? Did he not? I mean, it sounds like something he would say, you know. I wouldn't be shocked if he had said it, you know. I don't remember him saying it. No, I don't remember it. But, you know, seemed like something he said. Or he probably said it to somebody at some point. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Alejandra. Hey, boo. Thank you, Teresa. Mama love you. Yes, you do. Yes, that would have been funny. We're like, 1,000 years, you know, all the years, every year that I can think of, you're going to get all of them. Jesse, you were in here at the beginning. I feel like I said your name today. No, did I not? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I wasn't today. But hello, Jesse. How you doing, baby? Hey, Kayla. Natasha.
I have entered into some type of a contract
We did not.
or engage in
We did
any
not.
type of that
did not
kind of
enter into
dialogue
any
because
contract.
that's what you're claiming through some
No,
of these
I'm not.
filings,
I'm
and
not
you've
claiming
said that
that.
previously.
I am
Yeah,
not
you are.
claiming that, Your
You
Honor.
definitely
So,
are.
In any way, shape,
Mr. Brooks,
or form, I do
I'm
not
giving you
consent to
some
any
leeway.
contract.
You continue
For
to
sure.
talk over me. It's you please. I'm asking you to follow the rules of civility. Simple rules, sir. Don't interrupt me.
Did I not just let you read the whole jury instructions and follow the rules that you said I have to write down?
You did.
Anything that I object to and then hand it in.
Except now that we're discussing them, it seems to me that the rules don't quite matter to you, sir.
No, that is not what's
So,
being asserted
Here's
on my
what's
end.
happening, sir.
All
I'm
I'm-
telling you,
all
I'm
I'm asking
advising
for-
you to
the
respect
hell up.
the rules. I'm advising you that if you continue to interrupt,
I'm advising
you risk forfeiting your
So
right
go
to
fuck
be
yourself.
present in
Hey,
this
Alden.
courtroom.
Are you?
Because I still need to
Barb.
continue with these proceedings, sir. I need to go through all of the documents that
Hey, Barb, I got your email. That was you that sent me that email, right? And I was looking for looking for the person who, whatever that comment you were talking about. And I ended up leaving a message under it. I ended up leaving a message under it. If you can check it out. But I did get your email, and I responded to that, person.
you filed, and you're not letting me do that.
Because we didn't
So
get
I'm
past
gonna,
the
if I
issue.
need to, I'll remove you to the other courtroom so that I can do this. And yes, exercise the mute button, sir. And then I'll bring you back when the jury's back.
This was filed, though, Your Honor, and it's a valid.
Mr. Brooks is
it's valid.
clearly not following the simple rule of civility that I have established.
That's
He
inaccurate,
continues
Your
to
Honor.
interrupt. He's not providing this court with
inaccurate, Your
ability to make rulings on the record without interruption. So this is your final warning, or you will be removed to the other
Gonna be
courtroom.
removed,
Will Your
Daryl.
honor my First Amendment right?
Nope.
I'm not
Are you
answering
making
that
it-
question,
are you
sir,
making
because
it
I've
right?
already addressed
So
it.
you're making a judicial determination
Oh my
to
God, Daryl.
deprive me
Yes.
of my constitutional
I am not
right.
making any such determination,
So
sir.
you
Yes.
just said you're not going to answer the question about my First Amendment right, which says
Sir,
that
I've
I have
already
freedom of
answered the
speech.
question that you have a right to present a defense.
That is the
You have a
Sixth
right
Amendment,
to
not
be
the First.
present.
You're trying to twist
You
up the
have
amendments.
a right to present your defense, but your rights are not unfettered.
Yes, they
Your
are. Your
rights-
Honor. You're citing the Sixth Amendment,
My rights are
Which I am
unfettered.
not-
Mr. Brooks,
questioning.
your
I'm-
First Amendment in some respects is circumscribed by the rules of evidence and the rules of procedure.
Does it say that I have
So that
freedom
doesn't
of
mean you
speech?
get to say anything that you
God,
want in
No,
front of
I'm-
a jury.
Your
And it
Honor.
doesn't mean you get to put forth any kind of evidence that you want
Your
in front
Honor,
of a
am
jury.
I- am I
What it
being-
means, sir,
Am
is
I being
that you
disrespectful?
must
Am I
follow.
calling you
Yes,
out your
you're being
name? Am I threatening
disrespectful because
anybody?
you're
I'm
not.
not doing anything of the sort.
All right, he is continuously talking over me. So at this point, I'm going to find that he's forfeit his right to be
I have
present
not
as I
fulfilled
go
Yes,
my
you
right,
have,
Your
Daryl.
Honor. I
His-
have not consented to any. I'm
his
simply trying
paperwork.
to
He's to be
understand.
removed to the other courtroom
I'm
until
simply
such
trying to
time as he
understand.
You
can
done
pledge
fucked
to
up
Why we're
now,
follow
not
Daryl.
the
talking
rules
about
of
the First
decorum and
Amendment. I'm not
civility.
talking about the
We'll be
Sixth
in
Amendment.
recess until we have
Your
everything
Honor, I do
set
not
up.
agree to it.
The record to reflect, I'm stepping off.
Oh, Daryl. Daryl, look what you done did. You done pissed off the judge. Daryl, you dumb. Daryl, no. We hate you. But Daryl, you suck. Mm. Oh, you got your little paper, do you? What you got? What you got here? You got a paper, do you? Daryl got a paper.
That's
Oh,
relevant authority
Ashley.
throughout the remainder of this trial. That
Ashley
these
has
sovereign
been-
citizen defenses
Ashley has been a member for a month, you guys.
have
of
been
like-
attempted. There's a lot of cases on this. That's the most recent from the Seventh Circuit that I could
See,
find.
that ain't it.
In no way have any of these defenses, such as his name, the jurisdiction of the court, the fact that the state's an entity.
Oh, this is the one.
Any
Okay.
of these
This is it.
efforts that Mr. Brooks has tried to put forth have been soundly rejected by the courts, and there's
Your antics with your interruptions. It doesn't matter to this court if you're mild
We
mannered,
don't
if
care
your tone of
what she
voice
said.
is a normal tone of voice, meaning it doesn't matter to me that
Oh, what you mad,
you're not
Daryl? Why you
raising your
shaking like
voice,
that,
you're not
baby?
making any threats or anything like that. That certainly would take things to the next level, in my opinion. But it's not necessary for this court to make a finding that your behavior is disruptive.
Definitely not. Don't care what she
and-
said.
This obviously comes on the heels of your conduct this morning, where you spent the vast majority of the morning in the other courtroom based upon your conduct. And I'll once again rely on the decision in
Man,
Illinois
that
versus
stuff ain't even in
Allen,
English. It's like
397
stuff in like
US,
Indian, like
337, a U.S. Supreme Court
freaking
case
whatever
from
that language is.
1970
Like that,
on
it
the
ain't even in
options the
English.
court
It's
has
and it comes up.
constitutionally.
I'm gonna tell you, here's the proof that it ain't. It clearly, it's not stuff that I've looked at. There was stuff that was showing up before the video that we're watching right now. Clearly, I hadn't looked at anything while I'm looking at this. How is this landing underneath of stuff that it's like, how am I playing things while I'm playing this? And so I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is, but it didn't used to do that. I can tell you this, like, so I don't know if I need to change my passwords or something. Like if somebody on the other side of the fucking world is able to view things under my thing, I don't know how that happens, or if that's just some, like maybe it's almost like cookies. You know, like when you go on a website and it's cookies, like, you know, you click on something and it'll leave little residual little things on your computer that are just like little files that are attached to everything. You know, that's what it'll ask you if they use cookies or whatever. Maybe it's like that. Maybe whatever they're doing on YouTube now does that. And maybe it's in the form of whatever these videos are. Like maybe those videos are like those links to whatever those things are that pop up at the top of the videos when I'm playing them. I don't know, but I know that it didn't used to fucking do that. So whatever it is, it's something that YouTube changed, I guess. But I don't like it. I damn sure don't fucking like it because look what the fuck it just put on there. So now I'm gonna have to, like, when I go out of here, I'm gonna have to go in there, find that part, clip it out. I'm like, fuck, damn. Jesus. It's always some shit. YouTube is just on some other shit, y'all. It's on some other shit. I should have put this inside my little cooling cup. Yeah. I should have. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
When faced with a disruptive defendant, someone like Mr. Brooks, who cannot conduct.
Yeah, I thought about that too. Like autoplay, like when you just leave your phone or your computer or something, like leave it kind of playing, and you know it'll just go on into the next thing. Or if you fall asleep with your phone on, and it'll do that. But this is literally while we're on here. Clearly, I didn't watch 4 different Indian videos like while we were watching this live. For them to be above the things of the like showing what I've watched recently, because they show up in order of what's the last thing you looked at. This video was like 5th down, 5th, maybe 6th down. So while I was on here, I was somehow watching 5 other Indian videos. Yeah, clearly not. Like I thought it was that, but that can't be it. So I don't know what the fuck it is, but I know it's annoying. I do know that.
Himself
Of this I'm
consistently
certain.
with the decorum and respect that is inherent in the concept of courts and judicial proceedings.
Yeah, courts and
The
judicials and
consistent
stuff.
interruptions are not only disruptions, but it interferes with the proper administration of this trial.
Mm-hmm.
It disrupts the dignity, order, and decorum
Yes, it's the dignity for
of this
me.
court. Those are the hallmarks of all court proceedings.
Yeah, hallmark. It's the
I'll
hallmark.
make a finding that he flagrantly disregards
Remember back in the day when we used to buy
elementary
Hallmark
standards
cards?
of proper conduct by repeatedly interrupting this court,
Those were the days, honey.
and therefore he has forfeited his right to be present while we
Dang,
discuss
Daryl, you done
all of
forfeited your
these
whole
filings.
entire right.
I'll
Shit.
also make a finding that
As a sovereign
the technology that we are utilizing here
Damn.
today, we are Polycom to Polycom. The audio and
poly for
video
me.
have been working very well this afternoon. No issues with that, and that it's the functional equivalent of Mr. Brooks being in this courtroom. It gives him the opportunity and the ability to meaningfully participate while the court is still able to control his behavior by exercising the mute button, as I have repeatedly throughout these proceedings. I believe all of the documents speak for themselves, I should say, but what I will do is go through them one by one from the beginning, since they're Mr. Brooks's filings. His position has been made known. I'll ask the state to respond. If I feel
I'm gonna win a prize from Samsung.
from Mr. Brooks, I'll ask him for that, and then I'll make a decision. So even if that's backtracking a little bit, it's a little bit easier to do that with him in the other courtroom. So
That's funny.
the first one that I will deal with is the one that's got today's date and 12:05. I addressed it earlier in terms of that I did not believe it was a filing that required any court response, and I'll ask the state if the state sees any of that differently.
No, Your Honor, and I would cite the court's United States versus Benabe, B-E-N-A-B-E, at 654 Fed 3rd 753. It's a Seventh Circuit case from 2011. Specifically, there's very
Tell us
instructive
about the
language on
Benabe. What the
page
Benabe doing?
767.
That better
This case
always be doing
involved a
something.
defendant who identified himself as a sovereign citizen. The court goes into a nice discussion as to such claims having no merit whatsoever. The quote is, the proposed sovereign citizen defense has, quote, no conceivable validity
Look at
in
Daryl.
American law.
You was in there a
I
second
think
ago.
that's applicable
It was
to
all good
several
just a
of
second
these
ago.
filings here, Your Honor, and I think that's relevant
Daryl, what are you doing in the you in the wrong courtroom? Oh my God.
The sovereign citizen
They're gonna end up giving you
defenses
1,000
have
years.
been effective. There's a lot of cases on this. That's the most recent from the Seventh Circuit that I could find.
La la la.
In no
La,
way
la,
have
la.
any of these defenses, such as his name, the jurisdiction of the court, the
Yeah.
fact that the state's an
This
entity,
is jurisdiction for
any
me.
of these efforts that Mr. Brooks has tried to put forth have been soundly rejected
Yeah,
by the
just
court.
soundly,
And there's
just soundly,
significant
resoundly
case law on
rejected.
point, but that's the most recent and appears to fit really well with the facts of this
Yeah,
case.
fits.
I would note the documents he refers to in this particular piece of paper references the notice of special appearance, the
Mama's
statement
shoulder
of particulars,
hurts,
both are
y'all.
by affidavit. Those are two of the common sovereign
Mama
tactics.
is in the
And I believe
pain.
Benabe and the language that you cited is directly on point, and that is why I can simply deny the request to address those filings without any further discussion or hearing on them, even without giving Mr. Brooks an opportunity to further respond. The second statement, and I note he's raising the objection. and
Yeah, we
I'll
see
indicate
it,
for the
but we
record
just
he's
don't care, do
objecting,
we, Judge?
to what's being ruled
Is your
upon.
arm tired, Daryl? Why you put your elbow
Then the
down?
second filing, we heard him discuss at length, so I'll just have
Terrible.
the state respond to that, and that was his claim that his First
She's
Amendment
just gonna ignore you,
rights
Daryl.
to freedom of speech are
It ain't
not
right.
being honored in this courtroom.
And it ain't gonna work.
So the court has been abundantly
Hey,
patient
Elma.
in allowing Mr. Brooks to make appropriate, relevant legal arguments.
Yeah, emphasis
The
on
court is
relevant.
100%
right, Copper?
accurate that no constitutional rights is absolute, and there is, they can be fettered under appropriate situations, and you've made an excellent record as to why that is appropriate in this case.
Mr. Brooks is raising his objection sign. Since he was given an opportunity to address this previously, I'm not going to give him further opportunity and simply indicate that he will be allowed at appropriate times under the rules of evidence, under the to present his defense. It appears to me at times he may confuse the ability to file something into the record with the ability to present evidence. We have yet to start the evidentiary phase of this
Giving
trial.
him credit again. Talking
In
about he
addition,
confused.
any of his
He know exactly
specific
what's going on.
objections should be brought by motion. Even if that's an oral motion, it should be based in law and fact and request specific relief.
request the
His
relief and
filings make claims that have no underpinning in law or fact. It's really conclusory. This court is
conclusion
under
for
no
me.
obligation to address, conclusory statements by him that are not properly made, both in form and in substance. This record's replete with references and instances of Mr. Brooks just simply spouting various amendments or theories without those fully being established in the record. And again, no constitutional right is absolute. The First Amendment rights of an individual can certainly be fettered.
Fettered.
That is especially
The unfettered
true in
friend.
a court of law where there are rules of evidence, rules of procedure, where we have the standards of
It's like, Daryl, you were just in the room. Like, you couldn't shut the hell up. And you knew she was going to put you out, but you still kept fucking talking. And now here you are and you want to object. It's like, how can you even be happy with this? Like, this can't be as satisfying as yelling at the judge while you're in the room. If you could have shut the hell up for 2 seconds, you could have been still in there giving her the business, okay, in person. But no, you don't know when to quit. And so now here you are with a blue sign, a laminated paper. This is objection. Just not as effective as what I'm telling you, okay? Just not as effective.
courtesy and decorum.
It ain't given.
He can
what you
present
wanted to give,
his
okay?
defense. He has a right to present a defense, but his rights
Ain't
to
unfettered.
do that
Fuck you and your feathers.
must comport with the law, and that law is what I've already pointed out. So I'm
I ain't
going.
talking about it no more.
Not sure really how to address, are you making a judicial determination? Everything that I do when I rule on something is a decision that is made by this court. So I've answered this. We'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, moving
that
on,
is
'cause this is stupid,
and
'cause
he
this be
is
dumb.
raising his objection, and that's fine. He can do that. His objection will be noted for the record. He also raises in the
Noted.
next filing at 158, I still motion to prove jurisdiction, please. Also motion to dismiss for no proof of jurisdiction. Also motion for finding of fact. Again, none of these things cite to any legal authority or any factual basis, nor do they request any specific relief.
Yeah.
Here's what I will rely
ask for-
upon
you
the
ain't even ask
Benedy
for no
decision from the
relief?
7th
Dang.
Circuit, that these are just
Daryl had to go to potty. You need relief, Daryl?
various arguments raised by sovereigns that have
Plop,
been
plop,
debunked
fizz, fizz.
and
Oh,
have
what
been
a relief
addressed
it
that
is.
have no place in our justice system. And therefore, I will deny the requests in that piece
Yeah,
of
I
paper
deny.
summarily without further consideration.
Denied that I ever knew who you
I know
was,
he
Daryl.
makes repeated objection to either how I say his name or how it's referenced in the caption. There's a continuing objection that I will note. His filings speak for themselves, how he wishes to be addressed. This court will refer to the name that is on the information in this case. That is the official charging document. And that is what I will do. If I mispronounce his first name at times, my apologies. I know I said it, his name repeatedly throughout those jury instructions. I know when I first had hearings on this case, even his own attorneys referred to him as Darrell. And it was only after I viewed his recorded interview that I learned it was Darrell.
Hey, y'all, I'm going to show y'all what I did. I'm going to show y'all my thing that I made. I got some of my little new merch stuff ready. Y'all want to see? Y'all want to see? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Let's see. Let me go. Let me change this. I'm gonna make this. Oh, guess I gotta save this first. Hold on. Download. Gonna do that. Gonna do that. Gonna click that. Bam. Ooh, no, no MP3, just PNG. Bam. Okay. All right. La la la. What would you do if I sang and got a tune? Nah, I would just stand up and walk out on me. Hand me the world and I sing you a song. I try not to sing out of key. Okay, let's see. Yay. Okay. And bam. And bam. And oh, that's the bottom. Okay. Looky, y'all. Mommy got her little new merch stuff. Ain't it cute? My daughter made this. She made it. She made the little character. Ain't it cute? Ain't it cute? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what she done. 'Cause she is so talented. I'm gonna show you. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. How cute is that? Is that not the cutest thing you ever seen? Oh. Oof. Mama's shoulder is fucked. Ain't it cute? Right? Ain't it cute? It's so cute. I love it. Let me see. So y'all can get a good look at it. Watch this. So you can get a good look at it. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Yeah, you see the grounds. See, one says grounds and then one says, oh no, it's this one. Yes, this one. Right? No. Where is it? Oh. What was one of these? Let's see. Where are you, picture? There it is. Okay. It's so cute, you guys. I love it so much. Oh, it's reversed. Hold on. Ow. Mama's neck is so busted. Oh, that's her little signature at the bottom. That's her little name. It's like Leoli what? Oh, it's a play on her name. Oh, isn't it cute though? How cute is that? Look at the sleeve. How cute is it? It's the most cute. She made the little character, and I did the little background thing is mine. My little thing that I already was something that I already had. But I was like, oh my God, because of the way that she made her, like her body, it looks like she's sitting when you sit her against something. I was like, oh my God, it's going to be so perfect for so much stuff. Ain't it cute though? Oh my God, she is so talented. Look at this thing. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the little microphones. It says J9 Eve. See her little signature. Oh, she's such a little artist. She's working on 2 other things for me. 2 other little characters, like different types of characters. Like this is like a more realistic version of a cartoon thing. Then there's this one that's like a little munchkin little thing that's very simple, kind of like South Parky looking like you know, like small, short little compact version, and then there's another one that's kind of in between these two. So she's making me 3 different versions, completely different type caricature versions of it. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's not a girl thing. It's a thing. It's a J9 Eve thing. I love it though. It's so cute. I like it. I like it. Mama likey. And that's what it looked like on the thingies. You got the grounds and you got the J9 Eve. It's cute. It's cute. And then you see my little cup thing over here. I got the grounds one too. But you can see I got like a mixture of everything. And then I got, I got hoodies and t-shirts and stuff that just say the grounds, which are actually pretty dope. They don't have the caricature in them yet. But all of that is still inside my little merch store. I ain't been really promoting my merch store because I wanted to put up some new merch first before I even bother talking about it. And now I done put some more stuff up. So yes, the link to my merch, I always put the link to my merch under my videos though. So it's under this live too. It's already there. It's always there. I just don't really mention it, But it's there. It is. I'll go check it out. Check out Mama's merch. Let me get this thing. Nope. I need close that. Close that. Okay. Oh, I just wanted to share that because it's so cute. Mama's so proud of her. She's so talented.
I asked him at one hearing, how do I say your name? Is it Darrell? And he said, that's right. Or words to that effect. I may not have the exact quote, and I'm not quoting him. But he confirmed for me on the record, at least at that point, what his first name was. So his continuing objection about his name is so noted. It's preserved in the record based upon his filings, and I'm not going to address it further. His last document, which says a plea is to argue facts. I don't intend to do that, and I never agreed to or consented to a, quote, not guilty, quote, plea. My attorneys never got my consent for a not guilty plea. I don't understand. The law is very clear that a plea of not guilty, even when a defendant stands mute, is what the court proceeds with. It is true in this particular case that plea was entered on his behalf, but the fact also remains that in order for that plea to be changed to something else, meaning a guilty plea or a no contest plea, the defendant would need to go through the plea questionnaire waiver of rights form and have to knowingly, freely, voluntarily, and intelligently waive all of the rights that go along with that.
Yes,
in other words,
rights,
this court
girl.
is simply constrained by the
You
law
to
proceed
Just
as if not guilty pleas were entered on his behalf. So I've addressed that. I don't need any further argument from the parties. I will note Mr. Brooks continues to have the objection sign raised.
Ain't your arm tired, Daryl?
The other thing I want to make a record of, we did have the civilian jury bailiffs check with the juror that was identified by Mr. Brooks, and that juror confirmed she has not attended any proceedings. So that issue is addressed now. He's holding up his objection sign. Mr. Brooks, I frankly did that for your benefit. You raised what really is an important issue, and I appreciate that. I was a little surprised by it. But then when I heard you explain further, I thought, he's got a point there. He had been removed for some of those proceedings. You may not have seen her. I'm not making a finding on that. And so that's why I backtracked a little bit, said I would look into it. So I'm not sure why you're objecting at this point. I took an important piece of information that you were relaying, and we had it, in this case, it was confirmed that the juror did not attend any proceedings, and so that will address your issue with her. All right. Now the next step
Oh, they
would
come in
be
different
opening
colors and stuff.
statements.
I just
So,
made a
Mr.
little board
Brooks,
thing with the black and white
you have
ones just so you can see the
demonstrated in the
contrast
past,
of
and I'm going to unmute you, that when the
print.
jury is present,
But there's
you
different
are
colors.
able to
Like all the stuff has different colors.
maintain
except for like
civility,
the cup.
show them
Cup is just
respect,
black
show the
with the-
courts and the process
Yeah. The stuff
respect
has all
and
the
dignity.
colors.
I certainly
There's colors to pick
am
from,
willing
not
to
just
have you
white.
brought back over while the state gives their opening statement, and certainly
Steve.
if you choose to make an opening statement, for you to do that in this courtroom in the presence of the jury. I know you're holding up your objection sign, sir, but I am giving you the opportunity to come back over here. Would you like to come back to this courtroom? Record to reflect, he's holding up his objection sign.
He
It
still
appears
ain't
that he's
saying
writing, I don't
nothing.
know what, of course. Mr. Brooks, I'm going to ask you again. Would you like to come back to this courtroom for opening statements?
So I'm on the record.
You are. If you would please address my
So
question.
fucking annoying. You've been waiting all this time to speak, and this is what you do when somebody give you the microphone. That's what you do.
So you want me to come back over there just to get brought back over here?
That's not what I asked you, sir. I told you, I advised you, I would like you back here. It's always my preference that you're here. You demonstrated previously that you can follow some rules when the jury is present. The jury's going to be brought back in shortly for opening statements. The state will go first as they bear the burden of proof, and then you will be given an opportunity to also present an opening statement. So my
How am I
question
supposed-
to you is, do
Is
you want
what?
to come back to this courtroom, sir?
So I can get sent back over here, because as soon as I say something, I'm gonna get sent out.
Mr. Brooks, it's your conduct in this courtroom. It is what dictates the court's response. If you follow the rules of decorum and courtesy and civility, you will remain. But if you choose to
You're
not
saying
do
that.
that, then you run the risk of once again forfeiting your right to be present.
You say that even though I never consented to being taken out. You say that everything is about the decorum and all this. That's what you say.
Oh my God,
But when
Daryl.
I'm raising issues of understanding, which I keep telling you I don't understand, then it's looked at as being disruptive.
Oh my God, you
It's
waited
looked
all
at
this
as
time with your little
intentionally
paper
trying
up.
to be disruptive.
And now as soon as somebody pay you an
And
attention.
I
oh
don't
my God.
understand why everything I say has to have some type of disruption title to it. It's even been put on record numerous times
He is the gaslighter of all gaslighters.
with inaccuracy. Even what happened today.
Y'all is just
Nobody
taking
reported
my
on record about me
shitty
being
actions out of
bruised up
context,
and
you know?
having to get bandaged
I was,
up and,
you know?
and all these things, but it was put on
I
me.
was just trying to shake
laid at my
everybody's
feet
hand at the
as if
parade. I don't know what everybody's so
me,
pissed
quote
about.
unquote, being disruptive was deserving of what happened to me.
Oh my God. This bitch just say what happened to you.
I'm simply trying to have a fair trial.
Oh, is you? Oh, is that
And
it?
if I don't,
Okay.
forgive me for being this way, Your Honor, but if I don't understand, I'm
Excuse
going
me
to
for
ask
being a
questions.
douche,
That's
Your
the
Honor.
only way
Hey,
I can
Dixie
have
Copeland.
clarity is by asking questions. And you have refused to answer anything, but I have
refused
to
to
answer
answer.
everything you ask
You
me.
know? You
Where's
gotta
the
be,
give and take?
you know,
It
can't be
should
refusing
be fair.
my rights as a sovereign citizen.
I'm not asking
and
for legal
my
advice.
constitutional rights
I'm
as
not
an American
asking
also. I want
for
all of
nothing
the
like
rights.
that. I'm asking to simply have clarification so that I can understand.
That's all I
I
want, Your Honor.
cannot put on an adequate defense.
All I'm asking
if
you
I
for
don't
is
understand
everything.
something.
I don't see what the problem is.
Do you see these boxes I got right here? Do you think I was able to go through everything in those
Mr.
boxes?
Brooks, I'm not gonna go through this with you
Oh, that's
again.
funny. I
where
think I
you
can hear in
attempt
the
to
other
put on
courtroom.
the record all of these issues that you have when we're in the middle of a trial. All right? You willingly waived your right to an attorney. I made all of those findings, so we will go
You
forward.
made those findings,
I
but
am
they-
not obligated to answer questions.
made
when you
those
ask me
filings.
questions, I'm gonna mute him.
Yeah, mute the
I
shit
am
out
not
of him.
obligated to answer questions that explain procedure or the law. I am obligated to address motions to address that are based in law and fact. I'm obligated to address objections, for example, whether it be to testimony or evidence or questions posed to witnesses. But I am not obligated, sir, to provide you with an explanation of the law,
I ain't
of
gotta
the
tell
procedure.
you shit. Tell him, Judge. He got
And
to tell you
with
nothing.
that, since I gave him 2 opportunities to answer a very
More than
direct
he
question,
deserved.
and that was, do you want to come back to this courtroom?
Hey, Mary Jane.
And he chose not to answer it, but instead ask a question and then start making statements about his lack of understanding. I will find that his non-response,
Why you said take a
that
Tylenol?
he has not answered directly, which to me says he's not willing to follow the rules of decorum and courtesy and civility, and without such a pledge, he will remain in that
Yeah,
courtroom.
pledge your undying,
He's muted. The
whatever.
record should reflect. It appears he's talking as well. He's making hand gestures. His lips are moving behind the mask. And I just wanted to make a record of that. All right.
The fuck is you doing with
we
your
will have
arms
the
there?
jurors brought in, and then the state can then proceed with its opening statement.
All right. Let me close that. I'm done. Sup, Your Honor? What's going on? What is all of this about? What is this? What did I do? I ain't do nothing. This ain't right. Oh, Daryl. You slay me, boo. You do. You do. Daryl got all his tattoos from the Wish app, you know. Oh, that's much better. That was so bright. It was so bright. It was driving mama crazy. It was so bright. It was driving me mad. Put your fucking arms down. What are you doing? Looking for needles or something? What you doing? Like, is it right here? Hey, Jason. Oh, thank you, boo. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, honey pie. Mama appreciate that. You know? Mama do, wapa do, wawa do. Ooh, we got a witness coming. Who's coming? Guess who's coming to dinner? Penalty dreadlock. Uh-oh, Daryl. You about to miss something. They about to be up in here. You know what I'm saying? This man gonna stand up and just out-lawyer you? You gonna just let that happen? It's cold-blooded. Daryl thought he could hold up the process. He really did think he could do it. It was like, if I don't cooperate, they can't do shit. I don't think you were right about that, Daryl. I think you
Right, at
just,
this time, we
fucked up your calculations a
We'll give
little
the
bit.
parties the opportunity to make opening statements.
Hey, Terry.
Does the state have an
Terry
opening statement?
Key.
And
Hey,
just
boo.
for the record, Mr. Brooks is appearing from the other courtroom. That should
I
not
know that's
influence your
right. We
verdict
need
in
to
any way,
sue 'em.
ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Go ahead, Attorney
We
Witcher.
need to take them to court. We're gonna subpoena them now.
When we do that, make sure we confirm it should transmit, but we'll make sure it's transmitted
subpoena
as well.
I'm gonna subpoena them. Gonna subpoena them now.
And if That's okay if it happens. We may lose video of Mr. Brooks for the time being, as the state is using what appears to be a PowerPoint. Just
a
confirm
PowerPoint
with
for me, honey.
Deputy Wittig, that when it starts, that it is able to be viewed and heard over there. Go ahead.
It was a cold,
Doody 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 doo.
I may have to utilize this in for that.
My eyeballs, y'all.
All right, let me do this. No one needs to leave. We're going to go off the record, though, so that I can set up another way to do this so that there's a share screen capability. Okay.
La 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 la. We gotta get baby Darrell. Baby Darrell. Gotta have the whole fam. Let's see. Who we got? We got Dada. Hey, Daddy. What's up, Daddy? Your son is a disappointment. Yes, he is. Your son is the worst. And that's all there is to say about that. Oh, look at him. Look at baby Darrell. Your Faja is here. Look. Look, Darrell. It's your Faja. It's your Faja. He's taking up way too little space here. He needs more space. You're taking up too much space, Big Darrell. Get in here with your son. Let him know you support him. Okay, there you go, Dawn. Get over there. You know, I know it's a hard pill to swallow. But you know what? Sound like a you problem. Oh, let's see. Get in there. Yeah, get in there. Yes, baby Darrell. Hold baby Darrell, Dawn. You know, he's a needy baby. Okay, he was breastfed too long or something. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Oh, son. What's wrong, son? It's okay. Shh. Shut up. Oh, it's the audacity for me.
the evidence is going to show that Mr. Brooks left behind a trail.
Ooh. Uh-oh, he about to tell us a story, y'all. I'm gonna catch the whole thing.
Record. We have the
Here we go.
technology problem solved.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead. The state may present its opening.
Yes, present it to us. We got y'all's boyfriend up here. Everybody's, all the girls'
Sunday
boyfriends
afternoon
seem like
in November.
y'all got a thing for this guy.
Thousands of people were bundling up and going downtown to watch the annual Waukesha Christmas parade.
Tell us about it. Mm-hmm.
The event started off normal.
Mm-hmm.
There were dance teams, high school marching bands, local community
Look
groups,
away,
local
Dawn. I know it's
businesses,
gonna be
all
hard
making
for
their
you to
way
look
down
at
the
this.
parade route. The streets were lined with friends and family members and neighbors, people there to soak up the atmosphere. Kids ran into the street to grab candy from the people who were throwing it from the parades. It sounds corny, but I think you'll see from the videos, there was a true sense of joy in the air. Darrell Brooks killed that joy. He replaced it with terror, trauma, and death. The evidence is going to show that Mr. Brooks left behind a trail of carnage and chaos as he made his way
Oh,
down Main
Dennis,
Street
thank you,
through the parade
boo.
route.
Oh, oh my
The evidence will
God.
show that he left that crime scene, created that
Dennis, you know I just caught on to why you told me to take some Tylenol. It's because of my back, right? I'm over here like, why is he telling me to take Tylenol? Just pieced it together. Because of my back. No, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. It usually, like, I can get my son to, like, shove his thumb into a certain part of it, like, right here, and it'll, like, relax it for a little bit. Like, it'll, like, take the weird tingling stinging out of it. It'll take it because it starts to clot up. Like, it feels like everything is pushing up into one spot. Like, it is extremely uncomfortable. Extremely uncomfortable. I've been like this all day. I actually did take Tylenol. I took 2 Tylenols like couple hours ago. Like not long before I came on this live. So it didn't really do anything for that. It didn't really help. It didn't really help. But thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Oh, Mama's so slow. I did not even catch on to why you were
crime
saying
scene, in fact, because he was fleeing
that. I better with
from
this
another
thing,
one.
maybe to take the pressure off.
One where he had laid his hands on a woman and where police involvement became inevitable.
What you mean one day he did that? He did that all day
So as he
long, every day.
careened down Main Street, swerving from curb to
You
curb,
might say it's all he did.
hands glued to the steering wheel, eyes
be the
fixed
one
on the
that's
road
saying.
in front of him with a silent rage on his face,
Okay, what you gonna do,
he
Daryl?
hit the gas with his
Like
red
you wanna
Ford
do something,
Escape
bro? Oh look,
and
it
used
looks
it
like
as a
his,
battering ram over and over.
it look like his little family is in the back. It they're in the courtroom supporting him, huh? Look, Daryl, turn around. It's your mother and your father. Your mother and father, okay? Your family is here. Daryl, look.
And over again, striking men, women, and kids. In the end, Mr. Brooks killed 6 people.
Just
He injured
snatched them
dozens
right off
more
the
and
planet,
left a
he
permanent
did.
scar on this community. We are going to present evidence to you over the next several days in chronological phases, in order of events, from start to end. I'm going to take a few minutes. I'm going to lay out for you the table of contents to this story. We're going to set the scene with Sergeant Dave Warner from the City of Waukesha Police Department. Sergeant Warner was the highest-ranking police official working at the parade that day.
It's your mother.
He was the incident commander for the Waukesha Christmas Parade, and we are going to, with Sergeant Warner's help, take you through this, which is the first of 3 maps that we will refer to repeatedly throughout this trial. This map depicts the area that we're going to be talking about over the next couple of days, the parade route. Now, for those of you not entirely familiar with downtown Waukesha, this is going to look like a bunch of gibberish, but once we get going and we repeatedly refer to these street names and the business names and the groups that were involved in this parade, I think it'll become like a second language to you. Sergeant Warner will describe for you how the parade route ran.
I can't take a leave because of my asthma. Ah. Oh my God, what the fuck was that? Oh shit. Oh my God, that was so sharp. I feel like somebody stuck me with a pin right in my fucking shoulder. Like a one little stab. Oh my God. I am so uncomfortable, y'all. I'm
If you
dying.
look closely at the screens in front of you, the intersection of Main Street and
I'm
White Rock
broken.
Avenue. White Rock was a staging area for the parade groups and floats. And they made their way southeast on White Rock until they came to Main Street, and then they would make a right turn and head southeast down Main Street through the parade route until the very end as it wraps around to the south and runs into Wisconsin Avenue. The parade route then would continue to the east, making a left-hand turn on Wisconsin, but nothing really happens on Wisconsin Avenue. You're not going to hear any testimony about that. As you can see from this map, it depicts or represents each
Be blanco,
intersection
mom
where
was
a
used to
squad
pain.
car or a police officer
I
was
lived most of
stationed.
my life in
They're
pain.
denoted
Some sort of
by
pain.
the little badge shields in the intersections. If you look closely, you can see little red lines, and Sergeant Warner will describe how those represent the barricades that were placed at each intersection for security and safety purposes.
I deal with it.
Once we've got that established, we're going to move into the first chapter of this story, and you're going to hear about the origin of Mr. Brooks' rage that day.
Yeah, tell us about the rage.
A violent domestic argument with Erica Patterson,
Cap skin cream.
his former girlfriend and the mother of his child.
Substance P.
Erica Patterson is going to testify either today or tomorrow, hopefully today. She's going to tell you that in November of 2021, she was staying at the Women's Center.
I thought about getting one of those. It's like it almost looks like a backpack like thing, but it's like a little strap thing and it pulls your shoulders back because my posture is shit. And I know that is actually the reason why I have the trouble that I have now. Because I never tried to correct it and now it's like just horrible and I'm kind of just stuck like this because I waited too long to try to do anything about it. Now I'm 44 and this just is what it is, you know? That's why I always tell people when I see like younger people with, walking, slouching and stuff, I'd be like, fix that shit. Just fix it now. You can fix it. You could correct it. In under a year, you could correct it. If you don't, you will be screwed when you get older. Because it's going to be almost impossible to fix. Like my back doesn't want to even attempt to try anything else. Like it's painful to even try to sit up straight. Like this is uncomfortable. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, plant-based posture. I have similar issues and it works great for me. Yeah, I need to get one of those things. They're cheap, worn under clothes, and can be used again if your posture gets bad. Yeah. I'm gonna order me one of those. I'm gonna get me one off of Amazon. If you could suggest a good one, put it in the send it to me in the email. If there's one that because I worry if I get one and it's not strong enough. Like if it's got any kind of give to it, my body gonna resist it. So it needs to be something that's like firm. And I've never seen one in person. So I don't know, like I know I'll probably order it and it won't even support anything. Like it won't steady hold. Like, so if you have one and it works really, really good, then like see if you can find it on Amazon and then send a link to that in my email so I can order, at least I can get one that I know I buy one that I know will work. You know what I mean? Because that's why I looked at them before, but I'm like, I'm gonna get this thing and it's gonna be a bad one. You know what I mean? I like a reference, please. If you could reference me to a good one, that'd be great. Mama would appreciate it. Thank you.
Which is a shelter here in Waukesha.
And thank you, Aaron. Mama love you. Yes,
and on the
she
day
did.
in question, November 21st of 2021, the defendant showed up in Waukesha in his red Ford Escape that she knew he drove, and he argued with her, and he harassed her, and he punched her in the face. And the thing about a swollen eye is it's tough to fake. You're going to hear evidence about how after, let me back up. You're going to hear evidence about how the defendant took Erica Patterson all over town that afternoon. From Frame Park, across the river, up Barstow Hill, back down to Frame Park. And at some point, after she was struck, after she sustained that injury, Erica called her friends because she needed help. And she had no one else to call. One of those friends is Corey Runkle. You're going to hear from Corey on the witness stand in this trial. Corey's going to say that she was Erica's roommate at the Women's Center. She had known Erica for a few weeks and they had grown close. And when she got the call from Erica that Erica needed help, Corey immediately responded to help.
Look at Darrell.
And
Darrell
she
mad.
ended up finding Erica
Like, yeah,
and
she
Darrell
did.
Brooks in front of the White Rock School. If we go back, the White Rock School is on White Rock Avenue. It's on near the top right portion of the map. It's just south of Frame Park. And Corey is going to talk about how she found Erica and the defendant at this location, and she got into both a physical and a verbal altercation with Mr. Brooks. That altercation is captured on surveillance video, 2 surveillance videos actually. You're going to see both of them. You're going to see how the defendant was reacting that day. You're going to see what he looked like, what he was wearing, the red Ford Escape that he was driving.
Yeah. I can't take
You're
it
gonna
either. That's
see-
why I can't take it, Teresa.
How the defendant reacted.
Yeah, if I take anything even like that, like I can't take ibuprofen, I can't take a leave. I can't take, the only thing I can take is Tylenol. Between whatever the fuck it is that my stomach does and my asthma, I can't take neither one. I can't take none of it. All I can take is Tylenol. It's the only safe thing I can take. Like ibuprofen literally will have me in pain for a month. Like I could take one ibuprofen, like, and literally a month later, I'll still be having these shooting, weird, contracting pains, like all in here. Like it literally feels like my heart's trying to explode. Like it's awful. So I literally can, like, it's like to get rid of one pain, I take an ibuprofen and then create a pain that will last for a month, even though I don't take any more ibuprofen. Like it's so weird, but yeah. Oh yeah, hit the like button, y'all. Jeez. Mama is in pain, y'all. Mama is in pain, y'all. Mama is in pain, y'all. Mama is in
Once Erica's
pain,
friends
y'all.
showed up and he lost his
Ooh.
physical advantage over a
Pain,
woman.
y'all. Why would somebody do this to my back? Oh,
Erica and Corey will also testify that at some point during
Eh.
this scuffle, the police were called. And
It's a
you're going to
kerfuffle.
see a
It's a
separate
kerfuffle.
video, squad video, from the responding officer that shows just down the block there was a marked squad car with its lights flashing, marking the entrance to the parade. Something that people in front of White Rock School would have seen. So the evidence is going to show that the defendant must have known. Once things got loud, and once there was more than just him and Erica on scene, the police were going to show up.
Be
So
right
he
back.
took the coward's way out. You're going to see him in the video get into the driver's seat of that red SUV. Corey and Erica will tell you that no one else was in the car. And you're going to see him pull off on White Rock towards Main Street. You're going to hear from law enforcement officers who were positioned along the parade route. The officers who made their initial contact with the defendant, the first
Got
ones
hot. I
who
had to
tried
turn
to
the
stop
air up a
him.
little bit. Well, down
And
a
the
little
first
bit.
one
Whatever.
is Detective Tom Casey, the lead detective in this case. He's sitting at the state's prosecution table right behind me.
Yep, that's
He's
where
going to
it's
tell you
sitting
that he
at.
was working that day as security for the parade. He was working at Main and White Rock.
Yeah, that's where
He's
he
the
was.
first law enforcement
At Main
officer to come
and
into
White Rock.
contact with the defendant
At the
during
main
this
White
incident.
Rock.
Face to face.
Oh,
Or I think better describe it as face to windshield. He tried to stop the defendant, but there's only so much a man can do against an SUV. But he's going to tell you that he got so close, he got such a good look at Darrell Brooks' face that from that witness stand, he'll be able to say to you definitively, Darrell Brooks, the man in orange on the video screen, is the man who was driving the red SUV in this case. You're going to hear from a few more officers. Officer Bryce
Nah, you
Buxton,
don't want this
Officer
chair,
Sonia
Terry.
Schneider. They were positioned at the intersection of Main
I need a new chair. This chair, and it ain't because it's raggedy. It's fine, but this thing is terrible. But I got like some cushions in it. Look, I got a couple cushion thingies on it. I got this thing on the back, like this little foam thing, and then I got this little seat cushion thing for me to sit on, and it's pretty good. I would suggest this. I would recommend this cushion to anybody who was looking for a cushion. I would recommend it. It's a Cushion Lab. That's the name of it. The thing, but it's like a memory foam like thing. It is. It works. It works quite well. It does. But yeah, this chair is shit. You know. I'm gonna tell you this: if you want to get a chair, do not get a gaming chair. Do not get a gaming chair for your computer. Okay. You want to get like I forget what they're called. It's like ergonomic or something. I don't know, but it's you don't want this. You could like office chairs. Like if you're looking for a chair, look for one that's called an office chair, not a gaming chair. Like don't get a game. These things are terrible. They are all just for looks. Their whole purpose is just looks. Okay. I had to put all this stuff on it just to make this chair tolerable. And it's pretty good. They work, these cushion things or whatever, they work pretty good. It's way easier. Like I got a little arch thing behind my back now. I got it. You know what I'm saying? I just got to remember to sit right. Because if you sit up, then it don't matter what the chair do. Because you're going to be slouching. You got to sit back and correct and pay attention to what you're doing so you won't forget, you know. Oh, hey, Shantae. Sashay. Shantae. Sashay. Shantae. Marianne Haggerty. Hey, boo. How y'all feeling tonight? I didn't get to sing my song tonight. Okay. Big Mitch didn't show up. They call me Big Mitch. Larry Hoover. Whipping work. Ooh, hallelujah. He didn't show up, so you know what? I had to sneak in the song just now.
Main Street and East Avenue,
like sing my
just
little
a
song,
little bit
honey.
further south west in that map. You're going to hear them describe how they saw this red SUV approaching. They quickly realized it was not part of the parade. They quickly realized this was a problem. There are people, children in the street, lining the street. And so they jumped into action. They tried to stop it.
There's a pillow. It's like a memory foam, nice
started
firm,
barreling
like
towards them.
pillow behind
Officer Butcherin again tried to get in the way. He put himself at risk trying to get in front of the vehicle. Couldn't stop it. Officer Schneider tried to redirect the vehicle up Buckley Street, making a right-hand turn. She'll tell you, and you'll see in the video, there was room. There was space.
The X chair.
The defendant blew past her.
Ooh, somebody has sent me an email saying they've requested the transcript or the video or something.
You're going to hear from Jim Hawkinson, the battalion chief
from the
of
other
Waukesha
courtroom.
Fire Department.
Hey, Terry.
He's going to tell you about the massive scope of the emergency response.
Yeah, this is a pillow behind me already.
He was in charge of the fire department that day. He's going to tell you about all of the units that had to respond to the scene. The massive amount of resources needed to triage and treat and transport all the victims. He's going to tell you about the response from other communities in southeast Wisconsin, the mutual aid call that went out, and all the other communities that came to help out. He's going to tell you about how Waukesha Memorial Hospital, just up the hill from the parade route, quickly reached capacity.
He going to tell us? Okay.
Had to be diverted.
If he gonna tell us, then okay.
We'll transition then into the next chapter of this story, and you're going to hear from some of the people whose lives were forever changed.
Yeah, do not get a gamer chair. Get a cause they got chairs that are big.
Right now, you're not going to hear from all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, B Blanco. Don't get a gamer chair. Do not get a gamer chair. Get like a office chair. You know, they're like, because they have those, they'll have like the little arch. You want something that has like the arch thing in the back. You know, like these things are like super firm. They don't put the arms where they should be. Like the arms on this thing they're not in the right place. So when you rest your arms, they don't, you know, you have to kind of force your arms down to where they reach on the armrest. So you want armrest that can adjust. Definitely need to have that, because that literally ruins everything. Like, that'll ruin the whole chair if the arms aren't adjustable to where you can make sure that your arms can sit the way that they're supposed to across the armrest. If they're too low, then your shoulders have to drop just to get to it. Like, it's so you want that. You need the cushion thing to be good, like the seat part. Otherwise, you're just going to have to get stuff to put on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the back thing, like these things, they make it so that this sticks up. Like, so I guess it's supposed to support your head, but if the back of it goes in, then you it's almost kind of forcing you into a slouch thing. Like, it's weird. It's like you gotta get something to put in your arch. It's just a lot. But the best kind of chair to get, especially if you just if you ain't typing or nothing, if you just gaming with this kind of console, then yeah, office chair would be perfect. They'd be nice and soft. They'd be big. They're nice and tall. You can get get the taller one or whatever, so that you can kind of relax in it, and you can lean back in it. Like, it'll just they just naturally lean, not where you gotta adjust the stick thing on the side, where you actually can just kind of lean back and it'll go back when you want it to. Like, that's the kind of stuff you want to look for. Like, and those chairs are way softer. They're way more comfortable. But yeah, do not get a gaming chair. I can't emphasize it enough. Don't do that. If you don't believe me, look up videos, look at YouTube videos with gamers telling you about like gaming chairs that aren't advertising them in the video. Okay? Okay? Do not do that. You don't want it. You don't want it. The waste of money.
It's not necessary. We intend to present the evidence to you in an efficient and streamlined way.
Streamline it.
We will elicit testimony and introduce exhibits that cover every element of every single criminal charge in this case.
Yeah, all of the elements.
But our goal is to avoid duplication of evidence and to avoid undue hardship on the victims and the witnesses who have already suffered so much. So the first witness in this part of the trial that you're going to hear from is Nicole White.
He's like, what about my
She's
justice?
the very first person, aside from Detective Casey,
I want my justice,
who was struck by the defendant on that day. She's going to tell you, as we look at this second of the three maps that we're going to repeatedly refer to, that she was marching with her co-workers and friends with Remax. You'll recognize the float, I think, in the videos, because just like the commercials for Remax, there's a giant hot air balloon that shoots fire out of the basket.
All right, Aaron, I'm going to check it out.
And she's going to tell you she was marching with her friends and her co-workers when, without any warning, she was hit from behind and knocked over. You're going to see video of that. Nicole White has a special significance in this case because, as the first person who was struck, she represents the point in time when Mr. Brooks was legally required to stop. You heard the judge read the hit and run jury instructions, and to summarize, in Wisconsin, anybody who's operating a motor vehicle who's involved in some kind of accident, they have a duty to stop, to investigate, to exchange information. Not only did Darrell Brooks not stop, the evidence will show that he sped up. The evidence will show.
You remember that, Darrell? Do you remember? You look like you remember.
His body count increased, so did his motive to get away.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. How do you know that, Darrell?
Nicole White, I think, is a good point here.
Such a douche.
For me to explain to you, or to summarize for you, the charge of first-degree recklessly endangering safety. Now, again, the judge read the law to you all morning and a lot of the afternoon, and she's going to read it to you again at the end of the case, and you're going to have a binder with all these instructions written down for you, so you do not need to memorize them, okay? But we're going to talk about first-degree recklessly endangering safety. It's a crime where it's committed by someone who recklessly endangers the safety of another human being under circumstances that show utter disregard for human life. Let's talk about what
me to get a new chair, Ginger Snap Girl?
With recklessly endangering safety.
But my cushions work so good for this one.
This was a conscious
and Mama's
decision
cheap.
in our charging decision. We're not going to get into medical
Mama
records.
cheap.
We're not going to talk
Mama
about
so
the
cheap.
details
Cheep,
of witnesses'
cheep,
injuries
cheep,
because
cheep,
it's not
cheep.
relevant, except to the extent that it proves that they were
New
endangered and resulted in injury. But we don't need to get into who was hit or how hard or how long they've suffered.
Oh,
We just are going to prove to you
oh my God, y'all
that their
so
safety was
crazy.
endangered.
Y'all so funny. What a new chair fun. My chair works. My chair works okay. But with the cushions on it, it works fine. Now, what I will use that for is like one of those massager things that I've been wanting to get for my back though. And then they got this thing that's it's like an attachment where you can like it's like this. It's like the thing looks like a gun, like but it's massagey thing or whatever. And then they got this thing that's like an attachment that wraps around like this or whatever, and hold it so that I can kind of control where it's at or whatever. Now that I'll use this for that. So thank you, Booze. Ginger Snap girl. Okay. Thank you very much. Very much. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Loving and caring. Yes, honey. Yes, mama love you. Yes, she do. Oh, I need some help, honey. I need some help. This is ridiculous, but yes. Yes, I will get me one of those things. I need one because he, asking my mom to, not my mom, my son to like dig his thumbs into my freaking shoulder. And, I think he's sick of me doing that because now, when you could tell when somebody's doing a bad job on purpose, he's starting to, act like he don't know what he's doing all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? Like, is this good? Is this good? I'm like, man, you used to do it perfect. Just thumb right in the right place. It's like right here. Just shove that thumb in and just like, oh, and it would just move everything. I could feel it all moving around. And then all of a sudden it would break. It would just break. And I would be good for like at least the rest of the day. But now it's like he do it and I just, you don't even really do nothing. So now I'm stuck like this. And like, it hurts. And y'all in here being gross. Y'all is crazy. Why y'all gotta be so weird? Why do you guys have to be so weird? Did I make you like this? Is this my fault somehow, some way, somehow, some way, somehow, some way? Hey, where you going? Oh, wait. Oh, B Blanco, are you saying good night to Artemisia? Is that what it is? Good night, Artemisia. Good night. So long, farewell, Avida, saying goodbye. Thank you, loving and caring. Mama love you, yes she do. Ooh, so sweet. My babies. My babies. My babies. My babies and me.
So, after Nicole White, we are going to talk. You're going to hear evidence about the first of the larger groups that was affected by this incident. The Waukesha South High School marching band. 10 kids in that band got either hit or run over.
Damn.
Here's the first example of our efficient
this
presentation of evidence.
motherfucker.
You're not going to hear from any one of them. High school aged kids, there's video showing each and every one of them getting run over. So instead, you're going to hear from their band director, Sarah Waymeyer Aparicio. She's going to come in and she's going to look at some still shots of the video.
Look at him.
She's going to identify each of
He's completely unaffected by this. This man just said there's 10 kids that he ran over all 10 of them. And there's a video showing that he ran over all 10 just like they were, just 10. And look at him. Not a flinch. Not a flinch. In here talking about his constitutional rights while also calling himself a sovereign citizen. Oh my gosh. Not a flint. In fact, he looks like he enjoys this. Like he's enjoyed when they show the videos, like when they show the jury and stuff and they show them with, there's no flinch. There's no him turning away, even just trying not to look at it, even on some, ain't nobody trying to look at this, nothing. He makes a point to stare at it. But literally it's like, that's how he looks at it. That's just fucking up. This is how he looks at it. He be showing the little thing of of him driving through these people. He'd be like this, looking at the monitor like this. That's what he did. Something wrong with this piece of shit. Hey, Bronco. Hey, boo. Francine. What's up, honey pie? Hey, Gringa. What's going on, Gringa? Mama was paying so much mind to her back pain. I was seeing the names, but it was like I wasn't clicking for me to even call it out. It's a little bit distracting, this pain is. Let's see, is there a link to this or what? Oh, here we go. There we go. Let me get me this brace. Give me this back brace. 'Cause mama needs some help in her life. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Mama needs some help. Her back is so in pain. Add to cart. Oh.
To the 10 kids for you. You're then going to watch and listen to the video, and it'll be clear as day who's getting run over or hit. It'll be clear as day whose safety was endangered by Mr. Brooks that day. As we move further down the parade route, you'll hear evidence about the Burris Logistics Group. You'll hear testimony from Kelly Grabo about how she was marching with that group along with her young daughter. You'll see video of them. They're dressed up like the Who's from Whoville.
Oh, thank you, Gringa.
You'll see them get hit.
Thank you, boo.
As we move further down the parade route, you'll hear testimony about the Green family. They're spectators along the parade route.
That's for you, Gringa. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Thank you for laughing. That's what I should say. Thank you for laughing. For being a wonderful audience. Okay. Okay. Thank you for not thinking I'm weird. For making a point to laugh at this piece of shit. As opposed to any other type of reaction that I think normal people have. But I feel like laughing at a piece of shit is, is way more effective because, I know he don't fucking like it. I know that. I know he don't like it. You know what he don't like, I love. And that's just how that works.
Charles Green is going to come in and talk about how he was there with his
relationship.
family. He was sitting on the southeast corner of Main and Gasper across the street from Martha Merrill's books. He'll talk about how his kids were seated on a portable bench, something that you bring to a parade to sit on, and how they got knocked off that bench when the defendant ran into them. The next point in the presentation of evidence will involve the Waukesha Blazers. I think it's important to point out you can't consider this evidence of each crime in a vacuum. You need to consider the entire incident. Because at this point, by the time we get to the Blazers, the defendant will have already hit or run over 15 people. You'll see in the video that at this point the defendant has actually increased his speed, and you'll hear from Detective Mike Carpenter with the Waukesha Police Department. He's going to come in and talk about speed analysis. He'll tell you that he's certified to use a software program that basically takes surveillance video, measures the amount of time it takes to travel a certain distance in that video, and calculates an average speed over that distance. And he'll tell you that in video obtained from Bosco's Social Club, which is right in front of where the Blazers got hit, he'll tell you that that video in that area right before the Blazers got hit, the defendant was traveling in excess of 33 miles an hour. There were 5 victims in the Blazers. That includes Jackson Sparks, who was walking with his big brother Tucker. Cut down in the road before he had a chance to put any miles on his soul, Jackson was 8. He died 2 days later in the hospital.
Or look at him pretending to have a feeling. You know,
intentional homicide. Again,
this is fake. This is fake. I'm gonna tell you what Darrell has figured out. Darrell had figured out at some point in this that the only thing he has to show some type of emotion, or they're gonna execute him right on the spot, is for Jackson. You'll notice this. He don't give a fuck. Like, literally, that dude just told him that he ran over 10 kids. Just 10, okay? Kids. Nothing. No look, no nothing. But when they call out Jackson, all of a sudden, this piece of shit starts wanting to put his head down and do like this, even though nothing's coming out of his fucking eyes. He's figured it out. He was like, oh, shit, yeah. Whenever they mention him, I gotta make sure I show some type of reaction. You know, I gotta do something, you know, or else, you know, they're gonna drag me out of here by my fucking ankles, you know. You pretending to give a fuck, Darrell. It's that part for me. Darrell don't give no fucks. None. He ain't got no fucks to give. Look at this. Look at this fucking thing on his head. Where in the world? I was going to say Carmen San Diego. Look at this shit. This is Darrell. Look, y'all. This is Darrell. Tell me that ain't Darrell's hairline right there. I'm giving y'all Darrell. This is Darrell pretending to give a fuck. Darrell pretending to give a fuck. Look at this shit. Is that not Darrell's hairline, or is that not Darrell's hairline? This is definitely Darrell's hairline. Question about that. Darrell, you and your hairline ain't shit. No, they not. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna order this thing. Hopefully it don't chafe my armpits. Somebody on there said you gotta be careful because it sits right under your arms. So you gotta wear a shirt or to chafe your arms, which means even with a shirt, eventually it's probably gonna, it may chafe my arms. Hopefully not. It's cheap though. I'm gonna get it. And then, you know, I'll see. If I need to upgrade, then I'll upgrade. But thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. I'm going to order it. I am. That would be so nice. If I had something to make me sit like this, that would be so great.
It'll be provided to you.
I think it might solve all my problems, in fact.
I want you to take a look at that second element. I don't know what the defense in this case is going to be. In fact, the defendant isn't required to put one on at all. He can sit there and not say a word throughout this trial, and that's perfectly within his right, and you can't hold that against him.
It's the peninsula. There, I'm going to snatch a peninsula.
And in fact, if he does that and we don't prove each and every one of these counts to you beyond a reasonable doubt, you must find him not guilty.
Never.
But if he does choose to present a defense, if he does raise any issues, I expect that he will likely claim that he didn't mean to kill these people.
Yeah, if he picks one.
Take a look at that.
Which he didn't. He never picked the defense.
Keep that in mind as you're watching these videos, as you're learning about how this parade unfolded. Consider whether the defendant was aware that his conduct was practically certain to cause the death of another human being.
Oh, definitely. Oh, well, look, see, that's why I said.
We're going to move further down the parade route, and the next group after the Blazers is the Extreme Dance Group.
Hey, Anthony.
There were girls of really all ages in this group, from toddlers being pulled in strollers up to high school age teenage dancers. 15 victims, 15 people associated with this group either got hit or were very close to getting hit. That doesn't include 2 additional spectators who were watching the parade from the south side of Main Street near the 5 Points intersection, right in front of the extreme dance team as the defendant drove through.
Oh,
Girls in this dance group suffered catastrophic injuries. The group of victims also includes parents,
Mama love you,
grandparents,
yes she
siblings,
do.
people marching with the group,
Give these roses.
but
Give
not
me this.
necessarily as
Give me
dancers.
this rose. Give me.
You're not going to hear from everybody who got hit. You're going to hear from the 2
It
instructors,
smells so sweet.
the 2 young ladies
Thank
who
you,
were
boo.
tasked with teaching these girls these routines and marching with them and encouraging them and comforting them after the fact. And they're going
Pin
to,
up,
in the
Panda.
video, identify for you where all these
Hey,
girls
boo.
are positioned.
Hey, pin
And it'll
up.
be very clear
What's
the
up,
path
baby?
of travel of the vehicle as it goes through that group of young ladies, who was hit and who was nearly hit.
Oh.
The next group down the parade route is Citizens Bank. And here we reach the second count of intentional homicide.
I never even. I
Jane
never
Kulik
seen
was
this
marching
part.
with Citizens Bank
Oh,
with
that's
her friends,
Jane.
with her coworkers.
Damn.
This is the only count of homicide for which there is no clear video depicting how she died. So instead of watching video, you're going to hear evidence from her coworker and from the man who was driving the truck pulling this float. And they're really the ones who are in the best position to observe exactly what happened to Jane Kulik as the defendant plowed through that parade route. And they're going to describe for you how she was struck, how she was run over. Medical examiner will explain that Jane Kulik's cause of death.
I'm gonna say hers is like the most like memorable of all of the, like those things, because it's so descriptive. What, like her flying onto the hood and then him stopping to let her roll off and then just driving over her with both tires. I like to see his face when he mentioned that. Like, I'm sure it had nothing on it. Darryl don't give a fuck about nothing. Oh my gosh. I wish that we could document his prison sentence, Like, I want to see it all go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to say it. Like, I want to know. Like, I think at least they should tell us. You know what I'm saying? I think they should be reported. So that we can know. I think that we should be able to know, how miserable he is. It's only right, feels like the right thing to do. That's all I'm saying. Ouch. Oh, yeah, no, Jane, poor thing.
Was multiple blunt force traumatic injuries. We'll move further down southwest along the parade route, and we'll learn about a group that was standing in front of the steaming cup. Spectators, again. Innocent people have nothing to do with anything. You're going to hear about 3 kids who were standing along with a bunch of others along the curb in front of steaming cup. And as the defendant swerved from the left side of the street as he hit Jane back to the right side of the street as he was avoiding the vehicle that was ahead of him, clipped the curb and hit these 3 kids.
Bitch. Darrell,
Then we're going to move
you
in
ain't
to the next group
shit.
in the parade route, which is the Dancing Grannies. This is the deadliest point in the parade. 7 people in this group were struck. 4 of them died. You're going to hear from witnesses, members of the Dancing Grannies group, who will come in and they will describe being completely caught off guard. They will describe seeing pom-poms in the air, and the next thing they knew, there were bodies on the ground before the pom-poms hit the ground. You will learn about Bill Hospital, who was marching in a support capacity. He was there to support his wife Lola and their friends, the rest of the Dancing Grannies, just walking along the parade route trying to be helpful. And as the defendant swerved around the Dancing Grannies vehicle, which is a white SUV, you'll see it in the video, swerved around the right side, he hits Bill. And the medical examiner is going to tell you that Bill Hospital cause of death was multiple blunt force traumatic injuries. You'll learn about Tamara Durand
Ugh. Oh my
marching with the
God.
grannies.
Who are you praying to? Lucifer? I mean, who do you think is listening to that? Like, who? Who? Oh my God. Put your fucking hands down. Oh my God. Somebody get the escalator going. Get this thing on heading to Hades. This is ridiculous. Why is he sitting here? What is this? Oh my God. Darrell, what are you doing? Talk to your son. Son. What the fuck are you doing? Son. That mask looks like it is just the saddest thing in the world. Like all it wants is a break from the steam that it's coming from your pie hole, okay? It's burning a hole through it, okay? It's on fire. The dragon is just causing chaos. Just take the mask off, okay? All right? Okay, your peninsula is showing, son. Where did you get this peninsula? As you can see, I do not have a peninsula. Okay? I'm gonna need for you to stop embarrassing me. Oh, son. I'm gonna walk on this desk and just ruin everything. Okay? You're just gonna have to put everything back in order, okay? I'm gonna close this computer up, because you ain't looking at nothing, Son. Look, Don, you go talk to that boy. He don't listen to nothing. Oh, Darrell. Oh, it's okay. That's right. You pray, I'm not sure who you're praying to. I mean, at this point, does he have horns? Just, let me know if I get warm in my guess. This person you're praying to, like, is he red? Is he red? Is he a hue of red? He is, isn't he? I knew it. Oh my God. You know what? I don't even want to be over there either. Let's just go make a new Darrell. Let's make a new Darrell for a new day. There ain't no sunshine coming his way. Mm. Look at baby Darrell. Hey, hold baby Darrell. Hey, Darrell, look, put your hands down. Hold this baby. Hold this baby. I done told you. Look, hold this. You're going to hold this fucking baby is what you're going to do. Oh. Yeah, his daddy is alive. This is his daddy right here. Well, this is an old picture of his daddy. But it's still his daddy. Hey, you know, Daryl, son. Okay? Just because you name him Daryl don't mean he belong to Daryl. That's probably why he left. He was like, I know he minds. Just 'cause you gonna give him the name Daryl, that mean he minds. You ain't tricking me like that. I ain't falling for it. Mm. Yeah, his daddy is still alive, causing chaos somewhere, I'm sure. You know, look how he's dancing on Daryl's desk like this. Dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling. And we're dancing on the ceiling. Whoa. Oh, what a feeling. Daryl, look at me. Look at me. Look at your fascia. What a feeling. I'm dancing on the ceiling. Hey, are you impressed, Dawn? Look at me. I'm dancing. I'm dancing on the ceiling, Dawn. Look. Oh, what a feeling. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, dizzy. I'm getting dizzy. Oh, that was funny. That was fun for me. Oh, Daryl, you suck. Oh, Daryl, you suck. Oh. Oh, I done clicked things too many times and now it's frozen on me. It froze on me. Oh, here we go. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Transform. Let me put them back. Okay. Ooh, I got dizzy there. I was doing what is called the most. Come back to daddy, baby. Come on. Oh. Well, that was enjoyable.
This is her first parade. You'll see a diagram of where she was positioned. You'll see video of her getting struck.
Oh.
The medical examiner will tell you that Tamara Durand, cause of death, multiple blunt force traumatic injuries.
Ooh, what you hear on the Law Channel, Cher? Tell me.
You'll
Tell
hear
me.
about
And thank
Lee
you,
Owen,
Teresa, Mama love you. Yes, she do.
another dancing granny, positioned right next to Tamara.
Ooh, who that
Who
is?
had just begun one of her favorite routines, walking in a winter wonderland. She got
Walking
there.
in a winter wonderland. Oh.
You'll learn about
Daryl,
Jenny
you
Sorensen.
bitch.
You'll learn that Jenny was walking at the front of the group carrying the banner. You'll learn that Jenny was normally a coach for the group. Normally she rode in the vehicle in the back so that she could provide feedback and critique to her dance mates. But she filled in at the last moment today and helped carry the banner.
Damn.
You'll see video of Jenny getting struck. Medical examiner will tell you that Jenny Sorensen's cause of death was multiple blunt force traumatic injuries.
Developed a peninsula too. I don't know.
You'll
His daddy
hear
wears
More
like
speed analysis
pimp hats and
testimony
shit.
at this point. You're going to hear from Mike
Pin
Smith
up.
with the Wisconsin State Patrol, who's going to testify
Yep.
very similarly to
Yep.
how
The
Detective
balding
Carpenter
don't
is
come
gonna
from the
testify.
daddy's side. I keep telling him that. Pin up. The balding thing don't come from the daddy's side. It comes from the mother, the father of the mother. So Dawn's father, if Dawn's father is got a peninsula, that's why Daryl got a peninsula. So this is where he would have got that peninsula from Dawn's biological father. Hey Paisley, what's up, baby? Say hi, mama and fam. You all just got me through a 4-hour drive home with my teenage son. Thanks for the help, mama. Hey, you know what? That's what I'm here for. High five. That's what I'm here for. That's what mamas are for long drives and bored times. Obviously. broken, y'all. I promise. This is ridiculous. My brain is broken. Thank you, boo. Thank you, Paisley. Mama, love you. Yes, she do. I know. Look at them nails, y'all. That is a good point. Yes, that is a good point. Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at them nails. Like Teresa said, look at these fucking nails. What are you praying and not scratch yourself in the face? You know they thin too. You know they thin. They probably thin. He's shredding paper over there. That's why he can't find nothing when he need it. He keeps accidentally shredding his papers with his claws, his talons. He got talons, y'all. Like a eagle. You know, like an owl. Whee! For him, he looked more like a what's that thing called? A raptor. A velociraptor. Oh, all right, you guys. It is 106. I wasn't paying attention to the time at all. And so I'm glad I didn't, though. I'm glad I didn't. So I think what happens is when I start looking at the time, I start getting like, my brain was like, oh, it's almost midnight. Oh, God, time to shut down, you know? But because I wasn't paying attention to it, because I was in pain, I was distracted by my pain, so I never looked at the clock. So I didn't notice. Oh, oh. Yes, honey, yes. We're going to go ahead and we're going to shut it down. Hit the like button for Mama, okay? The Mama would appreciate it. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out with Mama, okay? Thank you. Thank you, Teresa and Paisley and Cher and Tony and Lita Pex and Steve, Aaron. Thank you for the recommendation for the back brace. Hopefully it'll save Mama's days. Okay. Because Mama is sick of being in pain. Mama no like you. Mama no like you. Yes. And thank you, Loving and Karen. Okay. Thank you, boo. And Mama love you. And yes, she do. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Ginger Snap Girl. Okay. Melted Copper, Terry, Tots, my fellow Janine, Jared. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with Mama tonight. Okay. I will be posting a video tomorrow. It'll probably go up at like 1 just because I don't know when else to do it. So I'm just gonna post it. It's already ready and everything, but it's gonna go up at like 1. Yeah, like 1 o'clock. And then I will be we'll be going live tomorrow night again, of course. But I already have that thing going at 1, so I have plenty of hours to kind of be in rotation and then before I go live. So there'll be a video posting at 1. Okay, it's pretty funny. They always are. This is always the case. All right. Mama love y'all. Like I said, hit the like button on your way out, please. Much obliged. Much obliged. And I'm gonna have to go in here to this video and clip out this fucking piece. So this live, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little edit before it will be up. I don't really know how that works, but I'm gonna do that. But it takes a minute for it to be ready for me to be able to edit it at all. But I gotta do that before I even go to sleep. So yeah, we gotta get out of here. All right. Mama love y'all. Yes, she do. Okay. Y'all sleep tight. Okay. I see tomorrow. I see tomorrow. Au revoir. Okay. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Mama love you. Good night. Oh, the baloney pony, riding my baloney pony. Whoa. That's for you, Tony. Tony loves the baloney pony, don't he? He always asking for the baloney pony and the rodeo. So, good night.